Hey everyone, I'm the Real Abab, and you're watching the A20 Guardian 100 game analysis. Today's run is run number 49. We are very close to halfway. Let's get started. Alright, our starting gem today is the Ruby, 2 temporary strength. Our Niao options today are transform a card, obtain 100 gold, take 18 damage to remove 2 cards, or boss swap. Oh wow. This is a heck of a route. And the Burning Elite's not that threatening being at the end of the act either. What is a bit threatening is having to take 5 hallway fights, but I think we just end up going through the shop instead. Yeah, I was checking for another shop up there. I think we do something like this. We take the question mark last to make an informed decision based on our HP, should that be necessary, rather than making the decision here. Like at Scrap Ooze, you don't know how much HP you have at that point. Also, we have a bailout option going this way, should we need that. Although the bailout is pretty crappy. It's still available to us, and I think that's what matters most, having that bailout available. So going this route, if we want to go this route, we probably can't take the 18 damage. It makes our deck more consistent overall for the rest of the game even, but I don't think it's good enough in the early game in order to do so. Obtain 100 gold is actually perfect for this shop. So I think I'm going to be taking that. Transform a card, I'm still not comfortable with on Guardian. There's too many conditional, well, I guess maybe not conditional, but maybe things that require support from other cards in order to work. There's maybe an argument that if we want to take the sucky path on the right, then it would be better to take the Remove 2 or the Boss Relic. I might be inclined to take the Remove 2, since we can use our HP to our advantage that way, and keep our starting Relic, as well as get essentially a Boss Relic's worth of value, same as Empty Cage, for the rest of the game. I think that's a very smart option. However, 100 gold option is still very good, and I do want to take these if I'm given the opportunity to. I don't know how to stack up 2 card removes versus 4 potential relics. 4 relics probably a bit better. I don't know, actually, maybe it's not. I know some people really like small decking and infinites and all that, and they would absolutely take this Remove 2 in a heartbeat. So I might be incorrect in saying the relic path is better. It is what I'm comfortable with though, and it's what I find more fun. So I'm going to do that. Alright. 3 defend Jawworm, 3 defend turn 1 on Jawworm. Sheesh. I think this is a good draw order. Okay, so we take a little bit of damage, that's fine. I would rather take 2 damage than a bunch of damage any day. Alright. First cards. Not attack cards, but recover is stasis, and if you don't have damage cards available to you, you can absolutely rely on stasis instead, and that will give you power. So it's almost like taking attacks in terms of your early game. You can beat elites with just stasis in your deck. I have done that. It's an episode. So yeah, this I think still gives us some viability in terms of power for this left-hand route. However, that is still just the first card reward of the game. Things can absolutely turn around very fast. Hoping to get some good attacks here. Blocking for 15 involves going into defensive here. Alright, we should be getting... Yeah, we have 2 strikes this turn, so them both being buffed up does not frighten me in this particular scenario. Repulsor, Priming Shot, Stasis Strike. Interesting. We have a Ruby, so I am more inclined to take cheaper attacks that if they only attack once. I think Priming Shot works very well with the Ruby. It also builds on top of our Brace that we are starting to build into. Stasis Strike is a very specific kind of, what do you call it? Investment. You're saying that one stasis slot, the potential of being able to put enough cards into stasis for it is powerful enough to take over just a good value card. And I'm not convinced that's the case. As much as I would like to take a Stasis Strike early, and, you know, experience how that feels, I think I'm going to stick with the Priming Shot. I think that is better. Alright, looks like we are going to be blocking for 3 this turn. Blocking for 5. Taking 3 damage. Ooh, interesting. Tourmaline, Walkerclaw, Sentry Blast. Well, if I had taken Stasis Strike, this would be already a great step in the right direction towards filling those stasis slots. However, it's still not bad. Again, I only have 3 energy, so taking a cheap card is still very good for me. Walkerclaw is very solid, with a strength start. You know, it's not guaranteed that we'll find more strength over time, but having this definitely makes it better. I think Sentry Blast is better, though, right now. As a 0-cost card, also the Weaken is going to be very valuable. Also, every other turn we get the damage means that Ruby has a higher chance of hitting it. That's great. Ooh. Card removal, huh? Interesting. And this is essentially... Well, I guess saying it's free is weird, because it costs 75. I'm thinking in terms of not having to pay the 18 damage cost at the beginning of the game, as well as not having to pay an extra 25 gold for every card remove after this one. So... Do I spend this to remove now? Or do I wait until this shop? Let's see, 241 minus 75 is 166. 166 is enough for a common relic sometimes, as well as a shop relic sometimes. But early relic starts, if they're the right relic, can really accelerate you in terms of your power for the rest of the game. I would hate to miss out on that. But then again, 2 removals may be good enough to give that up anyway. I would definitely be comfortable removing a strike right now. After that, I'd have to figure out whether strike or defend is worse. It's probably... Actually, I have no idea. I mean, we still have a chance of getting the relic even after we spend this, so I think I'm going to go for removals. Removals are just that strong. Alright, please give me stuff I can afford. Ooh, interesting. I can afford both of those. Strike Dummy is funny. I wouldn't have been able to afford it. I would have been able to afford Hand of Greed, though. Sheesh. I probably would have taken it, too, to be honest, over Bottled Anomaly. It's a bit early for Bottled Anomaly, anyway. Let's start at turn 3, add it into your hand, it costs 0. Card of our choice. And it costs 0 for the rest of combat. But it always comes on turn 3. I think it's a bit early for that, to be honest. We don't have the kind of good cards that Bottle really likes. Future Plans would have also been really nice with Stasis Strike, huh? Can I afford that and card remove? Yes, I have 2 gold extra if I do that. Let's see. Incinerate is interesting. Accelerate gets really interesting with cards that put themselves into stasis. Sentry Blast, Stasis Field. What's the other one? Fierce Bash. I think there's one more too, but I'm not 100% certain. And I'm not counting Shield Charger. That one doesn't play for any value. It's only whenever it ticks in stasis. So yeah, no to the relics. I think with the cards we've taken so far, we don't need a potion either for this fight. You know what? I might have to give up on the card remove, because we need to match the 15 card rule. 15 card rule being, I need 15 cards, or I guess any multiple of 5, before I hit an elite, so that I don't get punished by the reshuffle on Gremlin Knob, and especially sentries. Shuffling without 4 cards in my draw pile is really, without 4 of the cards in my draw is really, really bad. So maybe I give up the card remove here to take Future Plans and a potion, which actually makes me feel more safe about it. It is still early. I guess the potion... I guess me saying that I didn't need a potion was a little bit... what's the word I'm thinking of here? Ambitious? Something like that. Yeah, it was a little bit ambitious. Because I don't have that kind of strength yet. Floor 6 elites are still scary. I think I'm going to take Future Plans in one of these potions. As for which one, Fear Potion's bad against sentries. We already have a weak potion which is bad against sentries. It's good against the other two, though. I guess mostly against Gremlin Knob, because we can handle Lagavulin pretty easily as Gremlin, as Guardian most of the time. Which means it's either Blessing of the Forge or Fire Potion. And I think it's definitely Fire Potion. Because you need to kill a sentry fast and you need to kill Knob fast. Against Lagavulin it's a toss-up, but again, against Lagavulin you don't care. So, there we go. Panacea was interesting. We could have kept 2 strength, but we didn't have the gold for that and Future Plans, so go to that. These are all also okay. I didn't really want to pay for them though. I think this is the strongest option, and it sets us up nicely to take this left path, so I'm going to do that. Alright. Not too much to think about on this turn. I guess there's the question of bracing. What's nice is that with Priming Shot and Gear Up this turn, next turn I can just take the hit from Gremlin Knob without having to play any skills, and I will enter defensive mode. I can even throw the weak potion, and it will still do it, because this brace is 4 now, so we would only need to take 6, which is exactly how much Weaken would do next turn. So yeah, we can do Priming Shot, Gear Up, and then I guess recover the Priming Shot, because that will come out fast enough for this to do enough damage that it would outdamage a strike. Or would it? Actually, we have 2 strength this turn, so it would be the same, but this brace is 4. We also don't have to worry about the reshuffle if I do this. I think it is better to do this. It also means that I get extra space from recover as well, which is cool somewhat. I can also do the Ruby, but 4 attacks in the draw pile, not exactly the kind of density you want. Attack density for a temporary strength thing. Do I want future plans? Probably. This fight is going to go on a few turns. Well, I know I'm playing 2 strikes here. I know I'm throwing the weak potion. Is it future plans? In order for this to be worth it, it would have to give me at least 2 energy worth of value. I guess not redrawing it is a plus. And I know I'm going to get to play this soon enough. I wouldn't be redrawing this, but it would still come in the same hand as if I had just drawn it on the first turn, but 1 extra card. Okay. I'm going to do it. Now let's see how this fight goes while Gremlin Knob is weak for 3 turns. It looks like we full block this turn, which is awesome. Not the greatest draw, but you knew that was going to happen anyway. I can extend the weaken with Sentry Blast, that's funny. That was another 4 brace. The brace doesn't matter though, like I said, I don't think. In order for it to matter, Curl Up would have to come back. And I would need to draw either Recover or Priming Shot. That's possible, though. That's absolutely possible. Defend Curl Up. It's at 24 right now, which means he's at 18 normally. No, 16 normally. So that would be another 6, 22, 33, minus 9 is 24. So you'd be attacking for 24 this turn and next turn. And then you have to play maybe 2 more skills, which is another 7, I think. So 31 when we're blocking for 10. We get another 15 block. I don't know, this is hard. It does get a defend out of the draw pile sometimes. Sheesh. All right, let's actually draw this out. Okay, you see this? Yeah, we can absolutely see that. Okay, so this turn, defend, Curl Up is 25 block versus Gremlin Knob's 24 damage, right? No, 22. Let me erase that real quick. $22. No, it was 24. What am I saying? It was 33 minus 9. So that leaves us with 1 for next turn, plus 10. Excuse me. I think my left arrow key is broken. 1 plus 10 for next turn. And then if we redraw Curl Up... If? I'm banking this all on if. You know what, I'll do this just for the sake of doing it. We have 10 block next turn. If we get Curl Up and Recover, that's another 15. But Gremlin Knob is attacking for another, whatever, 6. Usually it puts us up to 28. You get 9 for every 8. So that's 31. And that equals... How much is that? 26, negative 5. So if we play another defend, we save maybe 2 HP off of this. So yeah, we take 3 damage next turn if that all happens. But if we just let this happen as normal, it's 20 minus 18. We keep 2. We have 12 next turn. Minus 18 equals negative 6. And then we can save HP by playing defense. But again, this is an if, this is not. And if the fight happens to go longer, we're not going to like him having extra strength. So I'm gonna just leave this as is, I think. If I played 1, this would be 28. It goes down to 21, I think. Yeah, 21. He'd gain 3 damage, we'd block for 5, and then he'd have the 3 more damage next turn, so this defend doesn't even save us any with defensive mode. Oh yeah, we can do this too. I don't want to redraw curl up. I think defends are okay. Or sometimes, but curl up. And it's already Act 1, I'm already forgetting things. Oh. Get rid of that. So 6 damage here. We got 8 damage coming out next turn. 8 plus... this is 20. Yeah, we just have to use a fire pot next turn. And we can't even block it all this turn because we need every ounce of damage we have. 8 plus... We didn't draw the ruby this turn is the problem. 8 plus 12 is 20, plus another 20 is 40. So, and we can't save 3 damage by playing a defend either, so... yeah, we just take our 6. We're good. I'm not playing Sentry Wave, he's already weakened. I'm gonna get out of the draw though, I suppose. I don't know. Panicked for a second. I'm like, why does he have 25 HP? Because I didn't use that. Atroshka, that's good to get early. Aquamarine Retalicized Reroute. Aquamarine. The previously common gem that has been relegated to uncommon. I used to really like putting this into Twin Slam or Priming Shot, but now it's a lot less common, as was so obviously stated. The thing about putting it into Twin Slam is that I can socket it with a Dexterity gem, and it becomes a Dash plus. Also, I'm not socketing the Ruby into it to begin with, due to how the math works, as well as there being better targets for Ruby than an attack. There's also Metallicize, which costs a card draw, but gives me block every turn. And then there's Reroute. But I already have Future Plans, Sentry Blast, Recover, Curl Up, so I'm not taking Reroute. So it's either Metallicize or Aquamarine. It's our boss. Slime Boss. Interesting. I think the potential of the Super Dash in Twin Slam is good enough for me to take the Aquamarine. And even if I find better gems for Twin Slam, I can still put it in Priming Shot and make that a safer card. So I'm going to do that. Oh wait, hang on, we have a campfire right here. I think I have to put that in Twin Slam then. Which is actually fine because I don't have to fight Gremlin Knob here. We just fought them. I might have to fight them here though. Also, I fought 4 enemies and I got 1 potion. What's our potion chance at then? 60%? I remember I bought the fire pot here, so that doesn't count as finding it at a fight. So yeah, that sucks. I did commit to taking this Aquamarine. I can't have it unsocketed for these 2 fights. So I am just going to throw it into Twin Slam and hope that we find the Dex. I know we saw one earlier. Didn't know that it was going to come like this, though. And no, I'm not putting the Strength Gem into Priming Shot. I think this is a very opportune time to upgrade Twin Slam in preparation for that Dexterity. I don't know what other options there are available, though. I guess we could put another Crystal Ward in if we're lucky, or an Amethyst. I would definitely prefer the Dexterity, though. I think that has more options, more flexibility. Although I guess Amethyst is also good against multi-attack sometimes. Anyway, we got a lot of defense coming up. I could just enter defensive mode right now, block for 20 next turn. Although if I draw a lot of those block cards next turn, then I won't be able to save them for... I won't be able to save block for the turn after. What I could do instead is Ruby, Twin Slam, Priming Shot, Curl Up. I don't know. Maybe I actually want to wait here. To get future plans in play, to get recover, to get sentry blast. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait. Let's play curl up though. Do I want it to hit Ruby? Probably not. I think I'd rather it hit one of the 1-cost cards. It hits Twin Slam, that's good. Very good. I guess I could have also... No, I wanted it to hit a 1-cost card, and there was a Sender's Bane in hand. I was thinking I could play Priming Shot for the 4 brace before the Ruby, but no. We have to wake up next turn, so why don't we recover the Ruby now? We are still not entering defensive, so we're gonna just donk. And do I want the strike in stasis? No, I want the defend in stasis for the wake up, for the turn after the wake up. Okay, here we go. Arrow key acting up again. I thought I had fixed that. Don't want to gear up. We're going to do that next turn, maybe. Yeah, definitely. Twin Slam actually fully blocks with the 2 wards. And I can use the defend to carry over to next turn. In fact, I'm just going to play that. Is Priming Shot better? What do we have coming up? If I do Priming Shot, Twin Slam, we have 18 block, we carry 3 over. We have this, plus, I guess, one other block card. Yeah, we were going to play 1 block card anyway, so... I'm going to just do maximum damage here. Choose a card to place into stasis. 2 turns from now, there's not going to be attacking, so let's get our damage going. What do I want out of my draw pile? Probably a block card. Or do I want Ruby? No, I want Ruby on this next turn for sure. I guess I'll brace for 10. Just for the extra stuff. I could even enter defensive mode again for next turn. That seems fine. I do want to set up stuff with recover though, and I feel like I would be overblocking by quite a bit. I do have Sentry Wave for the turn after though. I'm definitely playing this. I just want to do as much damage as possible, but next turn is really going to suck with -2 dex, -2 strength, unless I do something. Yeah, let's get back Ruby for next turn, I suppose, since we know we're full blocking. We're going to do that. Alright, let's do some more damage. Get ready for next turn. Please tell me I have enough for stuff here. Okay. I can play defend, and all the slams. Actually, do I have enough damage here? No. No, I don't. Okay. That's fine, though. We take 8. That's the whole fight. Wonder if there was a way to do that differently. Okay, roll attack looks great here with the brace and stuff, and all the cheap attacks. I know I said stuff about Ruby and expensive attacks, but I think this is still perfectly fine. Perfect opportunity to keep building into our brace and our defensive system over time. Yeah. And our first Matryoshka relic is Ancient Tea Set, which is an uncommon, I believe. No, it's a common. That makes sense. You know, I'm gonna have to fix this in just a minute. Blank card, I think, is great. Add an echo of a random card from your deck into your hand. It costs 0. On turn 1. Alright, I need a minute to figure out what's going on with my keyboard, so I'll be right back. And we're back. Let's see if that fixed the problem. Now we just gotta figure out what we're doing this turn. I think what we're doing is... well, we're gonna enter defensive, gonna play the Echo of the Defend. Twin Slam twice, get that extra block. Oh wait, no, we can't Twin Slam twice. What are their odds of drawing another block card next turn? Probably not high enough to justify full blocking for both turns. Probably not low enough. Excuse me. We do still want to kill things fast, and our deck is not... and unfortunately Guardian is not super amazing at dealing a lot of damage, but we'll still make it through this. We're not going to enter defensive first, because we want to play Curl Up last. We are going to do this. We need 1 energy left over for that. Alright. So now we're going to have 18 block for next turn. Unfortunately, the Weaken doesn't do anything yet, but it will eventually, I think. What about our damage here? We have a Defend for next turn, which is nice. In fact, we have 2 guaranteed. This is at minimum 6, so this is 22. I could play Recover to full block this turn and get something into Stasis. That doesn't seem like such a bad idea. We have to do this, though. The Weaken will come every other turn, and these guys attack every other turn, so we want the Weaken on the character, on the enemy that's currently attacking, even though that's just Artifact right now. We're also always playing Ruby roll attack. So 10 damage. We would need both Priming Shot and Strike, so that's a 2 in 3 chance that we draw both next turn. Otherwise we have to take 2 damage to guarantee that we don't get 3 more dazes next turn. Is 3 more dazes worth 2 HP? I have no idea. Being completely honest. Oh wait, no, we have a Sentry Blast. Never mind. Sentry Blast plus Strike guarantees a kill, so we can do Recover here. Question is, what do we want to recover? Ruby is not exactly our best pick, since we... well, I guess we could have 3 attacks next turn, couldn't we? If we get Priming Shot especially, that's a 1-shot kill on the left guy, and then we can use our other damage elsewhere. Also, it means that we don't lose anything on the reshuffle. Although we still have 6 cards, so that would mean that it comes out during the reshuffle. Twin Slam might be nice for that. Now that I think about it. One turn of 6 block. Now I'm going to go with the Ruby play. Because 1 turn of 6 block is not worth taking 1 more turn to kill things. And that's definitely what could happen if I don't have the Ruby with Priming Shot. There we go. Oh nice, we got to defend for next turn too. Alright, so we got that. I'm not going to play the Strike this turn actually. I'm going to do Defend, Future Plans. And it actually kind of makes me glad that I didn't put Twin Slam in, because I'd have Twin Slam Defend next turn, but I also have Weaken on this guy. The fact that I have consistent Weaken on this one makes me think that it's just correct to play this here. Is it actually correct to use Future Plans? You know what? I think it is. I think we get the same results either way. We're not gonna shuffle with the Strike, but we're still gonna, you know, quote unquote, draw it. We could save the Ruby for next turn, just in case. Because we're getting the same damage either way. Like, we're getting an extra 2 damage here. We might as well... Oh yeah, we're also getting Sentry Blast. We're absolutely saving it. Maybe we can even get a kill this turn if we're lucky. We could, like, roll attack or another 2 attacks or something. Ooh, that'll do it. Alright, 7, 8, 10, 9. So 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we have 2 9s. 2 9s and an 8 will do it. So that's Twin Slam, Strike. Got it. And then I'm going to leave these in the deck, I think. Well, actually, I'm just going to put one into Stasis. Let's see if I can draw a defend here. Recover counts as a defend. Now what do I want to bring back? Probably Twin Slam? We don't have any attacks in the draw pile except for roll attack, so Ruby's not going to do it. Yeah, let's just get the most damage we can. One damage away. That's fine. Alright, pretty good fight. Which is great considering we're taking the super aggressive path right now. Let's see if we can get another potion. We have a 50% chance? Nope. Another future plans. I saw a recent post on the Discord about someone who takes 2 future plans, and that blew my mind. Because I would usually never consider that. It does make it awkward with Sentry Blast, but I'm really tempted to try it just in case we find either more stasis slots or accelerate, because double future plans could be really, really powerful. Also, it makes me draw it earlier. I'm gonna try it. Well, actually, do I want a Sapphire? Put it in roll attack. Or priming shot if we so desire, but it's probably better in roll attack. Now we have plenty of chances to find gems. I'm gonna take this double future plans. Oh, we got Grimforge. Interesting. Okay. So first thing we want to do is transmute a gem. Transmute a card into a gem. Question is which card? It'd have to be either strike or defend, but if this is Gremlin Knob, we are going to want more damage in the deck. But we also have Speed Potion. Burning Knob is actually kind of scary here. Although we do have one more upgrade and a fight to go, so we have chances to find good cards. Also, if we get a good gem here, we can socket that into Twin Slam, or I guess one of the other 2. Twin Slam with the wards is not exactly great anyway. I think it's still strike, but I could be wrong. Just for Knob. I don't want to remove a defend because we have the speed potion and we might have dexterity, but we might have more than enough to make up for it. We have good defensive mode, we have recover, we have wards already in Twin Slam, and we have future plans to keep defense for whenever we need them. Alright, I think that's the safer play. And we are fighting Guardians, so I think that is correct here. After consideration. Alright, so goodbye to him. Onyx. That's very, very interesting. Do I throw that into Twin Slam or do I do Priming Shot? I think Priming Shot makes some sense. Like, it's not going to do as much as Twin Slam when it comes to temporary buffs, such as Ruby. But that's currently our only temporary buff, except for, I guess, the Speed Potion. So In most cases, we would only need 1 stack anyway, for Snecko, Chosen, all that kind of stuff. And I still want to put the Dexterity Gem into Twin Slam. So I think I am just going to put that into Priming Shot. I could also put Strength into Twin Slam after removing this gem, and then putting the Onyx in after that so I can keep Strength by playing Twin Slam. Is that better? I don't really like putting Strength into Twin Slam, but it might be better than Crystal Ward. Gives me some permanent strength, even if I don't play anything after Twin Slam. And that could be good if I get a max HP Knob. Ruby's also not great to play against Knob, and I kind of need the strength. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Destroy all gems in a socketed card. I don't want to do that, but you know, I think it is a smart play. And you know what? It's a nice change of pace for this to be the correct answer. So I'm not too bent out of shape over it. Alright, 3 lice. We can kill one. Unfortunately, we can't enter defensive if we do that. This only saves us 8 HP, meanwhile entering defensive saves us 10. We didn't draw any defense either. We got an Echo of Ascender's Bane of all things, thanks game. But yeah. I'm gonna go for this guy, and we're just gonna try defensive. That gives us the most HP. If I had gotten that Sapphire from earlier, I would have been able to enter defensive there, thanks to the Grim Forge. Oh gosh. Boy. This is gonna maybe hurt. 7, 9, 10. That's enough to kill this. Okay, we got both. Alright, Twin Slam already paying off, which is great. Multi-beam. We did just fight sentries. However, 2 things. 1, we have Slime Boss as our boss. And 2, we can put multi-beam into stasis very, very easily with future plans, especially double future plans. We can constantly juggle that and one other card in stasis pretty much indefinitely. And multi-beam provides us good utility in that fact that it is an area of effect card. Our deck is pretty small right now. It's pretty cool. There's also Strike for Strike. I think we go with the multi-beam. I think this is slightly stronger for Knob, but we can still make this work over time. And we're probably going to need time. Excuse me. I woke up pretty recently, so I'm still clearing my throat and such. I think our best play is the multi-beam upgrade. Although if we get a turn 1 like our last turn, Curl Up might actually be good. Although we don't have to fight Lice anymore, so... You know, getting the Curl Up to play with Roll Attack isn't exactly necessary to enter defensive. And we wouldn't want to enter defensive turn 1 against either of the other 2 elites. Anyway. So yeah, we're going to scale this up, we're going to want this upgraded. Okay, we got Regen, Lagavulin. Oh! Okay, 3 stacks of future plans? Well, that's great, honestly. We have turn 1 future plans with multi-beam. That's very, very good. Also, since we have future plans, I don't think we're going to be playing Curl Up except to enter defensive. So I think I can play the Gear Up here. I also have a lot of energy this turn. I could have just done this, but we have time. I'm going to wait. I'm gonna wait until turn 3, in fact, because that's when because turn 4 is when the Sentry Wave will actually start doing things. I'm gonna gain 1 permanent strength. We're not gonna wake them up yet. Well, I could play Second Slam Recover with Sentry Wave. Then we enter defensive next turn with Roll Attack. We just wouldn't have any more block, which I think is the big problem. Yeah, we'll just wait. Do I want to recover something? Yeah, it's fine. We have 2 stacks of future plans. We don't need to play. We don't need to necessarily use it. It still let me choose 2? That seems wrong. Okay. So we're still scaling this up. I guess we are entering defensive now. Well, I don't have to, do I? I don't really want to. Even though it would full block us next turn, we'd have to block the turn after. I guess it's not that big of a deal. We have the weaken from Sentry Wave. Oh wait, that's for next turn. Never mind. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 strikes instead of roll attack. We'll lose that on 2 damage. That's fine. Yeah, I can still choose 2. Weird. Okay. Looks like we have to do roll attack, defend, full block. That's fine. Multi-beam. We can't put second slam in, unfortunately. It goes into stasis in the order that we do it. That was also a bug fix recently. Defend, recover for a full block. I guess it's going to be twin slam. No. No, let's get rid of that since we're shuffling here. Huh. That was all of our stasis slots, so I guess we play multi-beam instead. And hope we redraw it. It's doing 17 damage per energy, so definitely hoping to see it soon. Well, we draw 5 out of 6 cards next turn. I think we get a kill no matter what we draw, honestly. But I'm still going to kill with multi-beam. Alright, gotta look out for that. Gotta keep an eye on my stasis slots. Oh, wow. Interesting. Gem Finder. Ancient Construct. Well, we have Onyx already. So no. Or another Ruby. I think this is either Gem Finder or Skip. What's really interesting here is that we have a couple different directions we can go with this. We have the Brace Gems that we can throw into Roll Attack and Priming Shot. I think the Brace Gem is going to go into Roll Attack. But we can also throw a Dexterity Gem into Priming Shot. Since it is a 1-cost card, it can pair well with 1-cost Defends, Recover, and any other block cards we pick up. Also, if we happen to draw it with Twin Slam, we can keep some of that Dexterity permanently. We can also pick up more... socketed cards along the way, although I'm not 100% convinced I want to. Maybe it's still okay if we pick up like a Prismatic Barrier or Prismatic Spray that we can socket gems into. What's the best case scenario for that, though? There's Strength, Dex, Thorns, and Brace. None of those seem like a great combination to seek out a 1-cost 3-socket card for. And a lot of the socketed cards just aren't good. Most of them are commons. There's a few good ones. There's Pre-Program, but that would kind of like a different kind of gem anyway. Quartz, namely, or Accelerate, the Amber. There's also Exploit Gems, which I guess would be fine with Strength or Dex in it. And Bobble Burst would be good too. Those are both rares, though. There's also Ancient Power, which is uncommon. I wonder if I'm missing any. I think there's one more uncommon, if I'm not mistaken. I can look this up real quick. It would have to be something really good, though, in order to even put me on the fence about this. I don't think I'm going to take Gem Finder. We already have a small deck, so we want to try and keep it that way. Socket. Uncommon. Ancient Power, Prismatic Barrier, Prismatic Spray, Pre-Program. And that's it. So I got them all. That means I'm going to have to say no to the Gem Finder, for sure. Feels bad that these are our rares. We got 2 and 1 card reward, but they both suck. Oh well. Alright, 31 out of 75. I think we can absolutely upgrade here. Worst case scenario, we take the 38 hit, but we only need to block for 6 in order to survive it. And we have plenty of chances for that. With Stasis, with Sentry Wave, with Defensive Mode. Yeah, I'm going to just upgrade. The question is what? What do we upgrade? That's a good question. We don't have that many great upgrades right now. We could also just recall if I feel so inclined. But I think that even just upgrading a Recover or even a Defend, in the same vein, even though we were going to definitely upgrade Recover out of the two, will save us a lot of HP in Act 2. A lot of HP? I think it'll save us a decent amount. That's the important part. Preparing for next act. I don't think Curl Up's the answer. Let me actually take a look at our brace numbers here. We have 10 from Bronze Gear. This would be 12, so that'd be 22. 25, 29, 37. And we'd have 27 on our next go. So that's 64. That's enough to enter defensive twice on 2 shuffles. Should we play all of the brace cards, and that even leaves us room to not play a couple. If we upgrade Recover instead, we're only -2 brace for 2 shuffles, because we lose the 2 brace from Curl Up, but gain 1 brace back for Recover, so we're only -1 over 2 shuffles, so 2. Priming Shot bracing 6 is also interesting, but Curl Up is a better upgrade for that, I think. Even though this upgrades to, what, 10 damage? Yeah. I don't think any of the damage upgrades are going to be significant enough for that. I suppose we could also upgrade Sentry Blast for the bit of brace on the Weaken, as well as a little bit of extra sustained damage. But I think Recover is our best bet here, so I'm going to upgrade Recover. What would be a good rare for us right now? Stasis Strike, again? Okay. I didn't need to do that, did I? Oh well. Stasis Strike has been moved to Uncommon. So, I don't think there's any more rare extra Stasis slots for us. Which is a bit unfortunate, I think. Should I get rid of Future Plans, or should I play Curl Up for the brace? I kind of want to play these other cards. We're not going to be able to split next turn, yeah? We have Weaken. You know what, I guess entering defensive isn't so bad. We're going to have this for 10 brace next turn. We're going to have that. We're going to have one to re-enter defensive. And future plans doesn't matter. Alright. Nice thing is that we reshuffle before the dazes. The slimes come back. $17 plus 13 is 30. Okay. That sounds fine to me. And I want to get Twin Slam back as soon as possible. And that might not mean next turn, so I'm going to just do this. We're also going to keep Multi-Beam. This is 15 damage. It doesn't split yet. I don't want to split yet. This turn will be a really good split. I don't mind having the extra slimes. I've said in recent episodes that extra slimes from first phase seem like a bad thing until you realize that the smaller slimes that Slime Boss splits into put a lot more slimes into your deck than Slime Boss. So, yeah. Is this even good enough? I guess it is. This is 9, 11, 34. So 54 damage takes it down to 25. That's really low. And we have all these attacks coming up. That's great. Great draw order. Love it. We're even going to have a little bit extra damage next turn with Sentry Blast. And we now have 4 permanent strength, which is really cool. The faster that we can cycle the Twin Slam, the better, I think. It's like 10-10-9 is the least wasteful damage distribution. Then we get roll attack next turn and we win. I didn't even check to see if this would split. That was really close. I'm doing this for the strength. Oh yeah, Onyx. Removing debuffs there. I don't know how important that was, but it did something. And now we're overloaded on potions. Construction form. Yeah, probably. Another Onyx is cool, but I don't think necessary with this deck. Laser turret. Another thing that takes up a stasis space. I didn't mention that earlier in my list of accelerate cards. I think construction form is just absolutely the best here. We want to be making use of stasis slots in a different way. With the double future plans, sometimes triple, apparently. Onyx is definitely tempting, but with a small enough deck, this is fine by itself. So taking that for burst, for a front-loaded block as well as scaling damage seems great. And we'll just accelerate faster with this and Twin Slam together. Fire Potion I think is probably better than Speed Potion, but... Is it? That's actually a really good question. Maybe it's better than the Attack Potion. Well, it is for effect, but maybe I should replace that instead. Actually, we did remove a Defend. We don't have wards anymore. It's crazy how the Onyx completely flipped my my justification for removing Defend. Because then I completely removed the ward as well. And we're not doing Dexterity anymore. I'm only keeping this in mind because Act 2 hits hard, and Speed Potion starts becoming useful in Act 2. Because you get 20 damage turns, so you want to be able to block them. This is block for 10, that's pretty good. But the odds of us drawing 2 of these in the same hand on the turn that they're attacking for a lot is actually pretty low. And I think Fire Potion will do a lot more for us. Maybe I should keep it just in case, though. Like, if we just get it in one fight, we use this, and then we don't have to worry about that anymore. And it saves us a bunch of HP. Meanwhile, this is completely reliant on how much max HP the enemy has. Maybe that paired with Attack Potion could do it. I don't know. Our first fights could be looter, mugger, birds, avocado, baseball, chosen. Firepot doesn't feel like enough to take care of most of those. Birds, it would absolutely, actually. That might be a good enough reason to take it over Speed Potion. Attack Potion is in the same vein. Like, Attack Potion doesn't usually do very much. You have to high roll like a Giga Beam or something. I wonder what Guardian's pool of attacks looks like. I wonder how many of them do a lot. I know there's also Gem Cannon. These cards don't really care about rarity. I think it's perfect. I think it's a completely random pick of 3 with equal chances for all cards. So it would completely rely on the card pool. I know there's a lot of common attacks. I know Multi-Beam is our only X cost. So that would be a dud hit. Most of the common cards would be a dud hit. Maybe Strike for Strike would be okay. We don't have Vulnerable, so it's still less than a Firepot. You know what? I'm gonna keep the variety. I'm getting this feeling that the Speed Potion is going to be useful if I really need to save HP, and I'm not going to be able to kill things fast enough. Ooh, interesting. We don't want Velvet Choker. We have a lot of stasis stuff going on. Runic Pyramid is very interesting. That actually makes our Defend Clay with Speed Potion very good. And a lot more consistent. And the fact that we don't have very much block to begin with, making the block more consistent is also very good. Then there's Makeshift Battery, which I'm not really a fan of with a small deck. With a larger deck, I would be more inclined to take it. I don't think the downside is that bad the larger the deck gets. Like somewhere from 20. Like starting at 20 cards, I would definitely take it. But here we're actually looking to thin the deck by quite a bit. So those slimes will come into play a lot faster. Maybe that's still okay though, because we have stasis. That's actually a pretty compelling argument. The amount of stasis we have actually makes us better at fighting the slimes. It also makes us better at fighting 3 energy, but it still takes us longer to get everything set up on 3 energy. That would be the argument against Pyramid. We have Blank Card and Ancient Tea set to help on turn 1. We're also going to have to worry about hand space with the amount of stasis stuff we're doing. But I guess with the small deck it doesn't matter that much. We're really going to have to go big brain mode on future turns on 3 energy and double future plans, I think. Because with my past experiences with stasis reliant things, I kind of goof up a little bit by playing like the best cards I can on the turn I do it, and then not planning for the extra turns. I just put the extra cards into stasis. I guess that's kind of expected whenever you get a future plans in Act 1 and you take it, because that's kind of what you're going to be putting into stasis most of the time anyway. You want to play your best cards, so you just keep the strike or defends or whatever you put into stasis for later. Mostly strike and defends. You know what? I'm going to go with Pyramid. I think that has a... Do I really? With this much stasis? If we get more stasis slots, clearing the hand isn't going to be an issue. I don't know. I'm trying to make a decision, but this is very difficult. This is going to take me a while. So I'm going to stop recording and I'll come back when I've made a decision. Alright, I've made a decision. I'm going with makeshift battery. I'm thinking that pyramid has too many downsides, or inconsistencies, or need for extra support. So I went with this. This right path is not looking amazing. Best I can get is 2 fires, 1 elite. Sheesh. Or 2 elites. Left path though. All of these are good. And then I can go double elite. Or single elite. I really like the fact that all the shops are here because I was actually considering going triple shop for a bunch of card removes. Despite the makeshift battery. I think I absolutely want to take this early shop, at least. From there I'll make the decision whether I want to go one of these ways to this shop, or if I want to go left to here. It does mean I have to take more fights, but I think that's fine. We have good potions. Good potion, singular, and then this is okay. And we get thieves, of course. When are you going to stop doing this? Alright. We can't enter defensive because of brass tacks. Actually, we can, can't we? Because I have priming shot. I almost missed that. So what is that? 14. So I would need 6, which means I can't play a defend. I would have to take 9. That is still better than double defend, so... Wait, I have... This is exactly the scenario I would use this. Okay, we're good. I don't mind not entering defensive like this, I think. I'm going to go for this guy because I have a fire potion. I'm fine with using both potions here. If it saves me a bunch of HP. It's already saving me, what, 11 HP? No, it's saving me 10 HP. Because I would have taken 9 from this, and then 1 from this. So yeah, it's exactly 10. Which is exactly how much it blocked for anyway. But yeah, fire potion in conjunction with something on the left guy. The right guy does hit for harder though. What's our damage numbers look like? This is 13. So take this down to 38. This does 28, which is not quite enough to kill even this one. It would be 25 on the left. We would need Twin Slam next turn in order to do something, unless we want to use Fire Potion anyway. What are the odds that I'm out of range with Fire Pod? 13, 33, this is down to 18. So that's 3 strikes, Twin Slam and any attack, roll attack and any attack, or multi-beam. Versus 15, which is just Twin Slam or roll attack. I don't think the odds are very high of whiffing attacks here. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Construction Form would be a hit anyway, so 5 cards. One of them would have to be either of these, and then the other 4 would have to be all of these in order for that to not work. Oh, and Curl Up even puts me in defensive, so that doesn't even count. It would have to be exactly Twin Slam, defend, recover, future plans, or roll attack, defend, recover, future plans. Oh wait, this puts me in defensive too. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the right guy. I like how well that worked out. Let's see here. Can't enter defensive, unfortunately. How much do I block? 15, so I take 6. Sentry Wave on this would also take 6. How much damage do I do? 16. Plus 22 is exact lethal on the right guy, and I keep my Fire Pot to take 6 damage. Yeah, that's fine. I can take 6 damage for that. It's also a lot of damage on the left guy, too. 22. Very nice. Keeping the Fire Pot is huge, too. I don't want to redraw future plans, but it's not like those are going to do any good in 2 turns anyway. Yeah, we're safe for the rest of the fight. Which is not very long. Fragmented Gem. Ooh. I would actually take that in a small deck like this. Throw that into Priming Shot, make that a 2x attack. Don't need Reroute, don't need Crystal Ray. Frag Gem. The only problem is that while it's unsocketed, it's not helpful. It would have been much better with Pyramid unsocketed. That being said, I can absolutely take a fire before any of these elites anyway, so... Also, this is a great potion in case we fight birds. Okay, I think with these potions I can afford that little bit of stuff. And besides, it's not like there's any other great options for Priming Shot as a socketed card anyway, so I don't mind turning that into a 2x attack like that. Wow, I got an Echo Fragmented Gem. Yay. Construction Form is a great turn 1 pool, though. I have no other block other than defensive mode, and that's not enough to full block this turn anyway, so... Yeah. Now the question is, what do I want to spend my 1 energy on? Curl Up? Or Priming Shot? And it is between those two, because if I do Curl Up, I want to play Gear Up in order to enter defensive next turn. And I'm not playing the Sentry Blast or Crystal Ship yet, because if I play Priming Shot, I want to play that first, so that I can strip 2 plated armor off of him. I think entering defensive is still important for my block, even though I have Sentry Blast, so please don't hit Gear Up. Okay. Oh, I can even remove the Frail. Very cool. You're now weak. Do I want to recover something? No, I don't have Future Planes in play yet. I guess I can recover Twin Slam. That also gives me block for next turn, which is great. Defensive mode. Yeah, there's 21 again. Wow. I think I'm just going to go full damage here. I have 1 more buffer stack, and I have Twin Slam coming out next turn. Very nice. Walker Claw, Roll Attack, Spiker Protocol. Walker Claw is tempting, but I don't actually think I need it. I might not even need it for the rest of the game. I think that's good enough to skip, I think. I'm not going to take another roll attack at this point. Alright, let's shop. Toolbox is amazing. I have just enough for that in the card remove. That's 244. There's a time capacitor here as well. Sheesh. I wouldn't be able to afford that and toolbox. I can afford it in a card remove. I could also buy a quartz if I did that. Yeah, but I don't have a good slot for it. Roll attack would be the only remaining. There's prismatic spray. If we had taken the gem finder earlier, I would definitely consider it since it's on sale. We don't take orichalcum. This would have been okay with pyramid. Maybe we could have gone either way with this. Maybe I should have made a save file. I forgot that I do that. You know, despite the double future plane stuff, I'm not sure that time capacitor is good enough to buy here. I think that toolbox card remove still does better for us. And, you know, now that I think about it, I think the double future planes was a mistake. And that's not even considering the blank card. Double future planes require so much support, and it's definitely a late game thing. Meanwhile, I'm still in the early game. It's like me taking an early repulsor. It didn't work out so well the past few times I've done it. So yeah, I'm not gonna lead even further into it. I'm gonna take the toolbox and the card remove. And I'm gonna remove a strike here. We still need defense, right? Yeah, our deck is small enough that we can cycle back to our attacks without one strike. Especially since we just picked up a frag gem, that's really good for us. Well, looks like we're avoiding this shop. Because we're not going to get amazing amounts of gold. We can get anywhere from 40 to 80. Anywhere between 40 and 80 gold, and that's not even enough for a card remove. Also, it's heavily skewed towards 60, the closer you get. Interesting. Sneak Plant not attacking turn 1 is great for us. I don't think I need Madness, but if I draw a bunch of expensive cards turn 1, I might be in trouble the rest of the fight. Roll attack, Construction Form, Twin Slam, Multi-Beam. But then again, I also have a Gear Up in hand, so I'd have to clear out my 1 costs in order to use Madness effectively. Might just be better to do Transmutation in case I brick this hand. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Brick. I can at least enter defensive, I suppose. I got a double Sentry Blast. This fight, which is cool. I already have 24 block next turn, so I don't need to play the Recover. Okay, that's fine. I did want it to miss the Transmutation, which is why I didn't play anything else yet. Thinking ahead, interesting. I don't want the Deep Breath. Let's see what we draw here. Oh yeah. Definitely want that next turn. Unfortunately, 2 draw cards on 0 energy isn't very great. I'm going to use Future Plans to put Sentry Wave back into stasis for next turn. Or just play the Frag Gem now, I suppose. Exact block. Wasn't even thinking about the exact numbers, I just knew that Buffer would take care of the rest. But now it looks like Buffer's going to have to take care of everything, so... do I want to save Multi-Beam? Nah. Let's just use our energy. Let's put this into stasis. Alright, we're no longer weak and frail though, which is nice. Problem is, Twin Slam is a little bit early and a little bit late at the same time. I should have used Liquid Bronze, maybe? I don't know. We do a lot of damage, though, this turn. And we're going to do more damage next turn, even. Hopefully. This might be a Fire Potion moment. We'll have to see if we can get it low enough. 5, 6... Oh, we get it exactly. Alright, well, it's either that or we take, what, 10 damage? So... I don't know if Liquid Bronze would have been enough, actually, now that I think about it. It would have been 18 damage, we would have been 2 off from a kill. Well, we did enter defensive that one turn. No, we entered defensive turn 1, so the Thorns would have not been on the turn they were attacking. Okay. That's fine, then. Third Future Plans? No to all of these. Apotheosis, huh? Well, Snecko exhausts? Confuses us turn 1. I'm already confused all the time. Yeah, I'm gonna go Apotheosis. If we're forced to be confused and have to deal with randomized costs, we want as much value out of all of our cards as we can get. The problem is we drew a lot of our value cards this turn. So, what if I put Twin Slam into Stasis? Then play Gear Up for next turn. We don't have Future Plans. Guess I'll play that. I don't know what our potion chance is right now. We gain 2 potions this act, so we're at 30%. Because we're on the 4th fight, so we gained 2 and lost 1, and gained 2 and didn't gain 1. So yeah, that's minus 10%. So yeah, I don't think we have a great chance of using these. They're not great against this fight anyway. I'm fine with replacing both if we do get something. Roll up on Defend for next turn is cool. Alright, let's hope we don't draw really bad costs. Okay, we didn't. Which means I guess we can use Twin Slam? Do we just not have block this turn? No, we do. We have defensive mode. We're fine. Defensive mode plus defend, which is not a mode. Let's get Frag Gen costing 0. And this is a kill. You know, I'm really not feeling bad about not taking the pyramid, so I think that was correct. Attack potion. Well, we know we're not fighting birds anymore. We know we have an elite probably up next, unless this is also a fight somehow. And this can actually give us some good damage. Let's think for a sec. The 3 fights are Slavers, Book of Stabbing, and Gremlin Leader. This is actually pretty good against Book of Stabbing. And while we do have scaling, it's not necessarily fast enough for Book. Where is the Burning Elite? Oh, we took it Act 1, that's right. We can skip these. Colorless Potion's also pretty good, though, sometimes. It can whiff, though. It can whiff pretty bad. Like, Attack Potion can also kind of whiff, but at least you're always getting damage out of it. Unless you... Well, even Guardian Whirl, you don't have to take that. There's 2 other options. We also always have a colorless card every fight, which means that stuff like Apotheosis and card draw are kind of off the table for colorless potion. Well, actually, card draw might be okay because of Ancient Tea Set. We're pretty good against Gremlin Leader, I think. I think our attack density is still very good. We have multi-beam. We have defensive mode if all else fails for the first shuffle, and then we just keep getting stronger with Construction Form Twin Slam. Slavers... I don't think Liquid Bronze is going to do very much against Slavers. This could give us Dramatic Entrance. This could help us with a dead draw against Slavers, which is actually really important to handle. Or is it? Slavers have the unique property of, since they are a multi-enemy fight, you can enter defensive on one of their attacks and then block the next ones with it. You can't do that in Book of Stabbing. I think the big thing is that Colorless Potion is slightly better for more elite fights, even with the inconsistency, than Liquid Bronze. Liquid Bronze would literally just be for Book of Stabbing. And I'm not entirely convinced that we're that bad at that fight. Usually I have some reservations about it, but not here. So we're going Attack Potion. Also, it would feel great if we high roll Colorless Potion. Not sure what that would look like. Maybe Apotheosis if we don't get it from Toolbox, but... Anyway, no need to rest here. We have Regal Pillow, so... Worst comes to worst. I guess we wait until the end of the act, huh? Now that I'm saying that out loud. Oh well. It's not like I was gonna go to the shop anyway, just so that I could take an elite first and then rest after. Or maybe I should have. Maybe I could have thought of that before. Yeah, I don't feel like we have very many upgrades here. Curl Up, Priming Shot, and Sentry Blast are all okay. I think Curl Up might be our best. Gives us the control over stasis. But then again, maybe this is actually the Priming Shot upgrade. It gives you the same amount of brace as the Curl Up upgrade does. 2 for each. And Priming Shot also gives you 2 extra damage, which could be the deciding factor against Slavers, or against a Gremlin. I don't think we need control over stasis just yet. We have future plans for that. Sentry Blast could also be okay. This gives us 2 brace per turn. Sorry, 1 brace per turn on average. And this gives us 2 extra damage every time we play it. You know what? I am going to go with this. I wonder if that upgrade needs changed, because it's really only 1 extra damage and 1 extra brace per turn. Oh, this is interesting. I think we just go another card remove, if I'm not mistaken. Because we're still wanting to remove these. The Brace 2 is interesting because we have a small deck, and we want to use defensive mode. What's our Brace numbers at again? 10, 20, 24, 28, 36. And then the next shuffle is 26, so that's 62. Adding 10 more would be another 10 brace to 46 on the first shuffle, if we play all of them. Which is not enough to enter defensive twice, but I guess if we take damage it is. And then on the second shuffle it's 36, adding up to 82, which is almost enough to go into defensive 3 times. But again, we're not even close to being able to play all of them. Or are we? We have 4 energy. No, we still don't play everything. Small deck also suffers against Slavers unless we can kill things fast, but that's what the potions are for. Might have to go for the middle one first, just so that we don't have the wounds. It's pretty crazy. But we do also have stasis, so maybe that's not necessary. I don't think it's upgrade all, for sure. It's either brace or remove. I'm going to go with the card remove. We're still wanting to remove cards over the course of the game, so less brace means... So brace means less value out of that option over time. It is in fact Slavers. So that means the... I think the Liquid Bronze was in fact wrong. Discovery is pretty cool. I don't know if an extra card draw would be better. No, this is basically the same. We're still spending an energy no matter what we draw, unless it's like, I guess, our Sentry Blast. But Discovery gives us a 0-cost card, and it could be like Giga Beam or something crazy. Ooh. It's a pretty crazy hand. Let's see what we get from Attack Potion, or maybe... Wait, hang on. We have 6 energy because we were just at Ancient... we just used Ancient T-Set. So, this becomes 9 damage times 6? That's enough to kill already. Holy shit. I cannot math. It's 9 times 7, not 9 times 6. 9 times 6 is 54. Alright, I'm gonna take my 5 damage. I screwed up. Whatever. If I had played Twin Slam twice, I think I would have been good. It would have gone up to 11, then it would be 11 times 5. But we would have attacked the middle one twice, so yeah. Potion Belt's cool. Fragmented Gem again. Well, Resilient Plate's interesting just because of the Brace. That being said, our deck is getting so small, I don't think we even need it. Am I seriously considering putting a Frag Gem in Roll Attack? I am considering it. I don't know. I don't know if we're playing Roll Attack enough for that to happen in the late game. I feel like with our Stasis stuff, we'd be ending up using Multi-Beam on the turns that we draw Roll Attack anyway. Because cards will disappear into Stasis and just from being played. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards, 5 cards that disappear, plus 2 more, I guess, if Sentry Blast counts as Stasis. So that's 7 out of 15, which means that we pretty much have Multi-Beam 2/3 of all turns. In the other turns, we might not want to play Roll Attack anyway. There's also the idea that maybe putting Fragmented Gem in would make Roll Attack worth it, but I don't know. Nah, I'm gonna wait. We still have time to find something. I'm not gonna take those other 2 either. Our deck is so small that we really, really want to just keep it that way. Bag of Prep. Holy shit. With Ancient T-Set? Wow. Status cards may now be played for useful effects. Interesting. It's pretty good against the Heart. Getting the Void on the right turn will remove 5 strength from the Heart when I play it for 1 turn. It costs 1 energy, but we draw that on the right turn, we're golden. And honestly, wait a minute. Wound makes me apply 1 vulnerable. Ooh, that's a huge damage buff in a deck this small. What are the other ones again? Holy, wait, I have a synergy. Makeshift Battery. This makes slimes draw 2. It's 1 energy draw 2, which is not the most efficient, but it's still good. Also, I think this synergizes with Medkit now, to cost 0. I'm not sure if that was implemented yet or not. If I see it, I'm going to cut the recording and then ask the Discord about it. But yeah, I think we take this. What are the other 2 again? Burn is Soul Burn, which is just crap, and then Daze is 1 week, which is really good. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be played against the Heart. And I am going to go this way. Because I am feeling this right now. We took 5 damage, that's it. And that was because of a mistake. Panache, huh? We'd have to draw either Multi-Beam or Sentry Blast. And some other 1-cost cards. Wait, Priming Shot could also do it. That would really be helpful against this turn 1. I think it's better than these other ones. Oh yeah. What is... We have a 10-card turn 1 hand. Because of Blank Card, Bag of Prep, and Toolbox. Wow. Man, this would... Man, Pyramid would have loved starts like this. But hey, we're still doing just fine with what we have here. Okay. How many cards can I play? I think it's just the 5. for Panache. I don't think I can play 10. Do I want to play Construction Form, though? 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be the maximum. I guess we have to forego it, and then just play the odds for next turn. Can I do just 5 damage to this? I can do 7. Because I want to play the Shiv. I also want to do exactly 13 to this if I can. So... 9, 11, 13. Okay. There we go. And now any card I play will trigger the Panache and kill both of those. Draw 2 cards, that's so good. So what do I want to do? I mean, worst case scenario, she attacks next turn anyway for 33. So I kind of want to prepare for that. So I'm going to play Curl Up and hope it doesn't hit Gear Up. Okay, good. Okay, we're good. This is more damage than Roll Attack, but Roll Attack also gives Brace. And we're not that close to killing yet. We have 4 Strength, which is nice, but this is only 44. We have to still do 78 damage. I guess 68 if we count 1 turn of Panache. Yeah, I don't think we have that kind of stuff yet, and she could attack next turn. I guess Gear Up still puts us in defensive anyway, but... I guess this would just be for if I wanted to re-enter defensive, huh? Or I could play something other than Gear Up to enter defensive. That's also a pretty compelling argument. We could play Recover or Piercing Shot, Priming Shot. So that we get extra value out of a different card. Yeah, okay, I'm willing to go up 2 damage for that flexibility. And she is attacking, of course. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Hang on, my thing is acting up again. 4. This is worth 5 block, but that's it. This plus this would not kill Mad Gremlin, so I have to do multi-beam. Alright, looks like I'm taking 13. Can I do better if I use the Colorless Potion? I probably want to keep it if I have Potion Belt. Actually, putting these in stasis is amazing now. Before, it was just kind of... meh. Yep, exactly lethal. Very cool. I wonder if I could have blocked for more had I played that last turn differently. Maybe I could have played the Slimed first for 2 draw. I forgot for a second. That's why I played it mid-turn. Ooh. That's interesting. Is that worth speculating on? I think it is. In a small deck, it's going to have a lot of value if we find something to put in it. I guess I should have taken the Crystal Shiv. It is 2 energy, though, which is kind of... eh. But also, I kind of need some kind of defense. And there's a chance I find a gem for that. Like, Amethyst would be good. Finding another ward would be good. And then I can pair it with Dexterity to make the double block dash. Yeah, I'm willing to risk this. Not a big deal if we whiff anyway. Oh yeah, Maw Bank. Interesting. Do I take the damage? It's 21 damage. I'd be down to 19 HP. It's really low for 2 fights, even though I do have potions. Also, we can get hit really hard. on turn 1 by a hallway fight. Or even just this. Although we do have a 10 card turn 1 hand, so maybe it's not such a bad thing. Maybe the consistency is way too high. I'm not 100% certain, though. Also, I don't think it's a big deal that we remove the decay, because we're coming up to a shop right now. I guess it means that we wouldn't be able to afford... Well, a common relic would only be, what? It's 157? What's the minimum? I guess it's actually 157 minimum for a common or shop relic, so... It's like only a 1 in 17 chance. What's the percentage on that? Like 6? Yeah, like 6% chance. And I doubt there's a good enough card most of the time. If it's a good card, then we'd just buy it anyway, regardless. I'm gonna take the decay. Yeah, can't afford these. Can't afford this. Gem Cannon. I think we want to keep our gems. There's a pre-program on sale. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I think this is a pretty clear card remove. Goodbye, Decay. Alright, I spent 2 floors losing 100 gold. And that's it. And also my Maw Bank. I guess that was a reason. Nah, I would have removed a strike anyway. Okay. Turn 1. Apotheosis, is it worth it? Good Instincts, I think, might be better. If we draw a construction form, we're going to be wanting to play it. Also, we have a lot of other good cards already. I'm just thinking of Apotheosis for the defense, really. I guess the only thing Apotheosis does is give us extra damage on our strike and roll attack, as well as block on our defense. And I guess a little bit of control over curl up. Oh yeah, this is also damage. So yeah, Apotheosis isn't that great here. I'll go with Good Instincts. We already have a 10 card turn 1 hand, so... Okay. So this is exactly 14 block. With the 2 more, we have 16 instead. So we can play Construction Form for just this energy, which I think is great. Also, because we play Recover, we have 4 more Brace, which is great for next turn in case we draw roll attack. And I'm just now noticing I would really like Recover Priming Shot to give me 10 Brace, so... Oh wait, no, I don't need that here. I have Sentry Wave. I think I still upgrade Priming Shot for the Brace eventually, but right now we can enter defensive. We didn't get roll attack, but we did get Priming Shot, and that Sentry Wave upgrade is paying off. Alright, we're also playing Good Instincts here, I think. Or do we want to play the Defend and Future Plans and put Good Instincts in for next turn? Next turn is the 24 attack. We can just block that with a buffer. I don't think we can block that otherwise. This is 4, 10, 20, 25. Oh, we do actually. But I can just play Good Instincts Defend. I don't need to Future Plans it. I can Future Plans the Multi-Beam. That's even better. Why did I think I have a full block? Oh well. Oh yeah, because the draw pile had to defend. Duh. I think I keep multi-beam for 1 more turn. Is it better to do this? This is 36 versus 28. Because we have other attacks next turn, right? I guess it's kind of limited. Alright. Let's just do this like normal. Alright, so we full block this, but the problem is now we're up against another multi-attack and we have only 2 buffer. So we could end up losing 15 HP here. Or maybe just 10 if we play defend. We do have lubricants though. Alright, we'll draw 2. That's 15 and then buffer handles the rest? Okay. Do I have a 0 cost I can bring back? No. But we're not going to need defense anymore this fight. Would we need to re-enter defensive, maybe? I don't think priming shot's enough for that anyways. So I want to gain 1 more strength. And if worse comes to worse, we use the attack potion here. Alright, what have we got? This is 72 damage. Wow. Right, let's make it absolutely sure. 18, 36, 54, 72. Right. Awesome. Man, that damage actually scaled up so fast. We only had 5 strength, but we had put multi-beam into stasis, so it got its own strength. Very cool. Hey, there's a sapphire. We could put that in roll attack if we want. Or block fits with what we're doing, but I don't really care about adding an extra card for more strength. We were doing pretty well already. I think we still have time to figure out something better for roll attack, but then again, something better for roll attack is also probably better for bubble burst. Yeah, I'll take the extra brace. It's pretty good for our scaling block anyway. Would I like to draw 13 cards? Only 9 this turn, huh? Maybe I would like to draw 13 cards. Just to get a higher chance of construction for him. I don't think Discovery's very good here, so... Alright, let's get rid of this. I could draw Twin Slam and then playing these would be bad, but... Eh. I want a full draw, so... We got Twin Slam, of course. Can I block somehow? I guess Gear Up, Curl Up is fine. Yeah, we just do this. Up next is our upgrade. I've noticed that we haven't actually needed future plans that much. Can I re-enter defensive in time if I play this? 4, 8, 12. Another 14. No, we need another 12. Which could happen with Curl Up. Priming Shot? Or Curl Up, Recover? I could make this... Oh wait, Sapphire would do it. Okay. Attacking for 14. Got it. I don't think we can full block this turn. We have a buffer though, so I'm going to use that instead. The defend I played was free, so we couldn't have killed this anyway. You know what, I do think we actually need the future plans now that I'm rethinking about it, because it puts slimes into stasis, which draws us cards. Another Sapphire? No thanks. Incinerate? Get stuff out of stasis seems... You know, with an upgrade that could actually be really, really good. That's kind of our ticket to making our stasis more reliable. Yeah, I'll take it. Let's put this into roll attack. And let's upgrade Incinerate. Yeah, even over Priming Shot, I'll upgrade this. Could have also done these, but we still have plenty of campfires left in the game, right? Hopefully, we get enough gems for our remaining stuff. Ooh. Hand of Greed. Flash of Steel is very benign to our deck, but does a lot of damage once we stack up our strength. That being said, I still think our deck is able to handle Hand of Greed. So 6 energy turn 1, huh? Well, I think we obviously start off with Twin Slam. Kane tried to make me take Hand of Greed. Well, now what? Gain some Brace. I think we try to set up our future turns as much as possible. We play Sentry Blast, roll attack. I could also play Incinerate just to get the Weaken starting to go on Bronze Automaton. I don't have anything else to accelerate, but I think that's still play. Did we draw all of our attacks? No, we still have these two. I could enter defensive mode right now, which is kind of funny, but I don't really want to. If I play Priming Shot, I enter defensive with Recover. I don't want to do that either, I don't think. I'm going to do Multi-Beam instead. I'm going to save my defensive mode for a worse turn. I guess maybe this is the worst turn for now. Oh, never mind. We were pretty good here. Actually, Construction Form... No, we enter defensive if we play one of these. So that saves us 1 buffer, that's enough. I guess I should have entered defensive. I didn't think about Construction Form. What are they going to steal? Future Plans Recover Plus? Eh. In that order, by the way. So if we want the Recover Plus back, we get this guy. I can draw back to this Future Plans fast enough that I don't need to kill this. And I wouldn't be able to kill it fast enough anyway. Oh, how about that? We get it before we get it on the reshuffle. Okay, now let's preserve this buffer. We are going to have to do a little bit of manipulation with this in order for it to properly weaken Automaton. But I think we're still okay. Also, I don't think we draw cards here. Definitely playing Future Plans. Need to block 32. Can we even do that? Or are we just losing our other buffer? Could I maybe kill this? 11, 13. $15? It's 39. 59 with Incinerate. So that would be a kill on this. It would just cost us 3 energy, and then we wouldn't be able to block. We have to do the potion. How much HP am I losing here? 12? So that puts me within range to enter defensive mode in time for the big attack. Yeah, fine. Acceptable. 18? I thought that was 20. Alright, I'm not going to play Gear Up or Curl Up or Defend, so it is future plans. What do I want to put in then? Bubble Burst Defend seems reasonable. Although that does mean I don't have room for a Slimed next turn, so I'll just put Defend in. So that's 10. Now we enter defensive mode here with Roll Attack. Or, yeah, Roll Attack. Because either way it's going to cost... Either way it's going to cost 2 energy. You might as well do more damage. And I think I'm going to play Multi-Beam here. Wait, no, I want to play Recover. It's 4 and 4, yeah, that's not enough. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, right. Okay. We do want Sentry Blast in, for sure, so... This is just how it's gonna be. So we only need 11 Warp Block. Which I guess I have to play 3 defense for, unfortunately. If I want a full block anyways. I don't have to. Automaton is still over 2/3 HP, so we need to start doing damage fast. Which I think means we do this. We save this for later. Or I could just draw now. Next turn's not very good. Nah. Let's just put this back. Let's put both of them back. I would like to shuffle without these, I think. I'm gonna do this as well. I wanted to play Recover, but I need to put Sentry Wave back into stasis for next turn. It's fine. Alright, back into defensive we go. Hopefully this is enough block. I guess I put Multi-Beam into stasis here. Yeah, 22 is pretty good. We do need to kill, like... Well, I guess next turn. That's the time Hand of Greed's coming out anyway, so... I don't really want to play Incinerate here. So I guess we do this. And this is 51. Okay. Worst comes to worst, I can always use the Jack Potion, but I don't think I'll need to. Let's see which one goes in. Okay, that one does go in, that one gets cancelled. Good to know. Did I get enough damage? 46? That's exact. Holy shit. Wow. Alright, 20 gold. Worth it. Oh, there's the one. Oh, but it's up against Spirit Shield. Ah. Oh. Oof. Alright. Ow. The extra energy is really good with the slimes. Drawing 2 cards. But Spheric Shield is so much safety. There's a chance I might just not need it. The Spheric Shield, I mean. We survived all of Act 2 with, what, 3 defend and a recover? And I guess defensive mode. And we survived 4 elites, by the way. I guess we still took a decent chunk of damage, but... eh. Man, that's a tough decision. Citrine for the Bubble Burst, or Spheric Shield just for an extra safety turn. I might have to cut the video again to see, to make a decision. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I also need to go to the bathroom, so I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I've made my decision. I think this is a classic case of me wanting to pick something because it's cool, more than it's the right choice. So I don't think it's going to be Citrine this time. We are really, really lacking in defense here. We have good defensive mode entry, but passable defensive mode entry between roll attack, curl up, gear up, these two, maybe even Sentry Blast, but that won't be enough against stuff like Reptomancer and Nemesis, and potentially even the bosses and Act 4 elites. So we got to start somewhere. This is where I'm going to start, and hopefully I can find some still passable gems for Bobble. Okay. Now the question is, do I want 5 energy? I still haven't taken the blue key, which means I'll have to take a curse, but I think that's okay. At this point in the game, I don't really want to take Philosopher's Stone. I think it's much better in Act 2 than in Act 3, since we're so close to the heart. Giving the heart 1 strength really hurts. If you've been around for recent episodes, you can see what happens whenever you give the heart a lot of strength. But anyway, as for the Astrolabe, I think it's definitely too late for that. We still kind of want our defense right now. They're not good, but considering how low we are on our defense, we still kind of need it. So we'd be transforming 1 strike, a defend, and maybe a future plans. I guess that's a good idea, to get rid of 1 future plans. At this point, it didn't pay off. That's okay, by the way. It not paying off is fine. But I do think that with our Bronze Idol Makeshift Battery combo, allowing us to draw 2 later in a fight, as well as having Construction Form, Spheric Shield, Roll Attack, all these 2-cost things, I think it's fine to take an extra energy. We'll definitely be able to make use of it. We're just going to have to remove a curse. There is a very aggressive elite path. It's got 2 fires, though. Oops, I still have this open. There we go. And then we can choose down here what to do if we want. Let's see, what else is on the map here? We want to hit up a shop at some point. The chests are here, so the shops after the chest are really good. Doing this means we give up on elite and campfire. Meanwhile, this route has 2 campfires back to back right there. This is a 3 campfire, 1 elite path. There's also a shop down here. Or we could just completely forego the shop. At least until Act 4. And just deal with the curse. That could backfire pretty hard, to be honest. Maybe I flex path this. If I get a really bad curse, I go remove it here. If not, I keep taking this and then remove it Act 4. Then I can also take, I don't know, this down here. Events in Act 3 are also pretty good. So this would be 4 elites, 2 campfires versus 3 campfires, 1 elite. I think this path is clearly better. Even if we bail out on these, we still get 3 elites and 1 campfire, which I do think is better than this. We don't have amazing upgrades right now. I think Bobble Burst would be our best, but that's completely dependent on whether or not we get decent enough gems for it. Excuse me for 1 second. Had to turn on the air conditioning. It was getting warm. Very warm in here. Alright. I like how it still shows we're in the boss chest room, even though we've moved on to the next act. Yeah, I am going to go this right route. I guess we can start here and then make our decision to take this or the 3 question marks. I want the option to take the shop. So the only reason I would go either of these paths is to go this way and get exactly 2, because this is identical to this. So yeah, let's mark this off. Could also do that if I go right. Alright, here we go. Hitting for 11 on turn 1. So panic button, I think, would sabotage us for next turn pretty hard. So I'm going to go with Discovery. Give that so that we have a chance to get blocked from that. Thankfully, we got an Echo of Curl Up and Roll Attack. So covered on multiple fronts for our defense this turn. By the way, shoutouts to Brass Tacks making my turns block for 2 more. Usually you only get 10 with defensive mode, but now I'm essentially getting 12 as passive block. Let's see, 5 energy. This turn I still have way too much energy in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. More than double my 5 energy. Crazy. So what I'm looking at here is Roll Attack, Echo of Curl Up for defensive mode, playing both Twin Slams for damage and strength, and that leaves me with 1 energy. I guess I can play Discovery. I should probably do that first. If I get like Giga Beam, I would want to go Twin Slam, Giga Beam, Second Slam. It wouldn't be enough damage to kill, which is why we do it in that order, so we can cleanse the debuff so we don't have problems next turn. I don't think Future Plans is going to be fast enough, and we don't need defense. They flash whenever I go over the end turn. But yeah, let's do this. Ancient Construct. No. Clone? I could see myself cloning Twin Slam. We don't need Piercing Hide, or do we? This is the debuff, which means that it's doing 5 less damage than it could be. So next turn, it gains 5 strength, and if it does the big attack, it's doing 21. And we'll have, what, 13 block by default? But I can't use this next turn anyway. Unless I use the Incinerate, but I'm using Twin Slam already. I think we get a kill fast enough if I clone Twin Slam. So, that's what I'm going to do. Hit something good. That's okay, I guess. If for some reason we can't kill, we have a defend, but I probably would have rather had an attack. Okay, still doing that. I guess this is recover. Then Priming shot multi-beam. How much damage is that? That's 10 plus 6, 16 plus 27, 43. And then this turn, that should be enough to kill. Okay, cool. Oh right, we could just enter defensive mode again if we wanted. With curl up gear up. I guess either order's fine. But since we have the kill, I'm gonna just go for that. Very nice. Blessing of the Forge. Not amazing with this deck, but it could give us a bit more block when we draw Defense or Spheric Shield. I could see myself using it on Curl Up as well, under certain circumstances, or maybe Construction Form. Not the best. I'm going to be looking to use that for low stakes fight, I think. Clone Plus is very interesting. What do we have to clone? None of these. I don't think Curl Up is good enough. It's just a Brace 10 card, and since we have the future plans going on already, we really wouldn't want it to put random card from hand in stasis. We'd want to choose our card. Twin Slam, that's alright. Accelerate our damage by quite a bit. Recover is meh. Priming Shot, no. Sentry Blast, maybe. Not the future plans, not Roll Attack, maybe Multi-Beam, but I doubt it. Construction Form, no. Bubble Burst, no. Spheric Shield, maybe in a boss fight. Incinerate, no. So, not that many good targets. Twin Slam, Recover Plus. Sentry Blast being pretty much it. And Spheric Shield. The Accelerate is nice, but it doesn't give us... But it doesn't give us anything else strong. Reprogram is generally pretty good, but not here. 5 energy. Ari's fighting for stasis. Charge Up is interesting, but I don't really want to take another common block. Unless it's like Shield Charger, I suppose. $11-11. So Swift Strike or Secret Weapon. There's no spikers this fight. I could just grab Multi-Beam, and I think that wins. Yeah, 7 times 5, 35. Or we could just draw it. Yeah, there it is. Don't have to set anything up, which is really nice. Quartz. Man, that was the one thing that could have comboed with Citrine well in Bobble Burst. Well, the one thing... Not the one thing, but like a really good thing. You know, with the slimes from Makeshift Battery, I don't really feel like speculating on this for Bubble Burst. Like, there's a play where we could put it into stasis and wait so that it costs 0 when it comes out and draws 3. But we already have slimes to do something very similar. And I see a Stasis Strike Plus for extra stasis. This is the exact card we want for all of this. I'm gonna take it. Alright, so now do we go to the shop or to the events? How much is our card remove now? I forget. Was our last one 125 or 100? If we buy a common relic here for the maximum amount, that's 165 plus 5%, or... $173. Hang on. 224 minus 173. 51. $60, $90, $105. Okay, so on average we should have enough for this, for card remove here. Should we need to do that. Okay. I am going to go this route, I think. At the very least, we get a card remove on strike, which is, I think, good. We still have a decent number of attacks, and we got a 10 card turn 1. Yeah, we have 19 cards and 9 of them are attacks. Like, this is the kind of density you'd expect in a 25 card deck. Maybe 30. So, we're ahead. We can still afford to remove our worst card, which is strike. Is that better than... We could whiff here. I'm going to take the guaranteed value. Alright, what do you got? That's not the relic I'm taking. It did roll minimum gold, though, which is funny. Oh, there's a stasis strike in the shop, too. So if we had missed there, we would have still gotten this one. None of the cards seem great. The relic doesn't seem great. There's some neat potions, but we don't need to buy them. Looks like the card remove is 125. Which means that our next card remove will be 150. But that's fine. We will absolutely have enough gold to do that. Alright, 18 card deck. I really like doing small decks. Small decks feel good. They're very streamlined. They don't feel messy to play. Trip is interesting. I'm going to take Discovery, though, because Trip doesn't matter against this thing. Capacitor. Very interesting. Whatever we get costs 0 this turn, though, so I'm tempted to just take Walker Claw with the Twin Slam in hand. I'm going to do that. This will gain 4 strength. It'll be 27, which means we can do this. We don't have quite enough to block this unless we play another defend, so I'm going to do this. Oh, maybe we could have killed Spirit Guardian. I didn't realize we had so much damage. Oh well. I can gain another 2 strength with Twin Slam with Incinerate. So I'm going to do that. We are going to take 1 damage here, which is not fun. Oh wait, no, never mind. Sentry Wave gave us 2 brace to enter defensive mode. So that's great. Alright, can we kill this guy? It looks like maybe? I'm going to do this. There we go. That's what I like to see. And this turn we'll have more than enough block for the Thorns as well. Right? Yeah. So long as we don't play Walker Claw. Shield Spikes Plus. Well, we have 5 energy now, and that's another really good front-loaded block card. As well as giving us Brace and Thorns for the heart. Time Bomb is also interesting. But I think we're adequately prepared for Repto, so I'm going to take the block. But am I adequately prepared for this guy? Guess we'll find out. 40 damage and or block. Wow. We don't have very many skills in the deck at all. So 5 energy. Okay. stasis stuff is at the bottom of the deck, which means we're in trouble. I'm going to play Gear Up in preparation for entering defensive mode again, since we are apparently back to 2 already, which is great. Oh right, that's because we played Spheric Shield, we didn't enter normally. Construction Form seems good. In fact, I just don't play Curl Up here. We're going to block with this. In fact, the more turns that we can block this from happening, the better. So right now, 35. That means 47 is the incoming attack normally. So to take it down to 34, which means that with Weaken it's minus 9, 25. And we'll have 20 from Recover. Now let's play this first. Well, I wanted to save Multi-Beam another turn, but it doesn't look like we can do that. So I'm going to Recover first, De-Incinerate, then play Multi-Beam for 24. That's enough. Great. Look at those stasis slots. It only took us 2 or 3 turns to do that, but that was because of Stasis Strike, Incinerate, and Recover. So I guess it's pretty normal. Can I actually do enough this turn? Let's see. 4 plus 4 is 8. This is 20, 35. Plus 15 is 50. Oh, we can. Wow. That's great. Nah, do this one. We're still running out of stasis slots. We have a buffer, I'm just having fun here. See what happens, see how much damage I can do. We did manage to enter defensive again, which is cool. Alright, I'd say we did okay. Vent Steam. Tempting, but no, I don't think. Oh yeah, we took more fights to get more chances at gems. We haven't found any yet. Well, except for quartz, but I wasn't going to take that this time. The vulnerable is tempting. I would rather have a garnet. Garnet would be amazing. I don't really want to add another common card to the deck. Maybe it's worth it, though. Sheesh. I can't believe I'm being... Like, I gotta focus on what the effect is rather than just the rarity. Vulnerable in this deck would be a lot of damage. Yeah, okay. If I find a garnet, though, I'm going to be very sad. Hand of Greed? There's a pretty good chance. Oh, wow. Sorry about the lag, as usual. Okay, what do I do with this 2 energy? Probably... No, I don't want to brace. I want to be able to play my other brace cards without entering defensive. That goes for shield spikes, too. I'll do Sentry Blast multi-beam then. I'm weakened. No. Well, I guess the only way not to take damage is to enter defensive now. playing Gear Up and Curl Up, which means I play one of the other two cards. I probably want to set up Vent Steam for better turns, so I'm going to do this. Alright. The attacked construction form is late. That's not good. I want Sentry Blast to do something next turn with the Weaken, I think. Because I'm probably going to use Spirit Shield to enter defensive again. You know what I can do? I can recover Shield Spikes, I suppose? No. That's still one turn too far. This is 4 Brace. This is... Curl Up is 10. So it'd have to be Roll Attack. Wish I could recover. I'm gonna recover a Curl Up. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, right, order. Vulnerable is more important than stacking slow. Okay. So, construction form, right? We did get Roll Attack Curl Up. Which means in theory I could just enter defensive now. Twice. And that would full block this turn. Get a head start on next turn. I don't know if it would be enough. Construction form is a lot, though. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the non-construction form play. Seems weird to do that against Giant Head, but I think it is the right play. Oh, wait, I just... Haha, this doesn't brace anymore. Well, it braces for 4. But that's not good enough. That means we have to do double defend to full block this. That's still fun. Let's see if we can save construction form. Nope. Blessing of the Forge? Legitimately? We have a lot of damage coming up. We might be able to get away without. Yeah, I don't want to waste this. Even though it's not much of a waste, to be honest. Okay. We're definitely using Incinerate. We're going to enter defensive with Roll Attack. It's another 10 block. So we're at 24 out of 45. Unfortunately, Sentry Wave would also not be accelerated because this is 2 turns. We're going to do it like this, I think. And hopefully we can get a kill next turn. 16, I'll take a 16. Ooh. Is it possible? $46.50? No. Not this turn. That's still not enough. Yeah, I have to just play the block cards. Unfortunately. If I redraw Incinerate, what do I want to draw? What do I want to put into Stasis? What if we just put multi-beam in? It's kind of reasonable. I guess curl up lets us enter defensive again, but I don't really care about that. I need to kill. Yeah, let's put multi-beam in. I think that's the most benign choice here. We do need to kill, like, right now. Okay, can we get Hand of Greed? Probably not. Yeah, not unless we got a really lucky colorless potion, but I'm not going to use a colorless potion for 20 gold. We did survive, though. I think we skipped these. I know that we were previously low on defense, but between these, I think we're a lot better off, and keeping the deck small will also help quite a bit. So I don't really want to add another shield spikes for either of these. Alright. Well, we have enough energy to not need madness, so I'm not going to do that. I could take a Writhe for 15 HP. We do have an amazing turn 1 hand. And by the time the next draw comes around, Makeshift Battery actually makes your hands better. I could actually see that happening. We have 10 cards turn 1. Could be our first win with a Writhe in the deck, if I'm not mistaken. If I need to skip a Spire, I'd rather have the HP for it. Yeah, I think I am going to take this heal. We get Gambling Chip, we're in business anyway. Ooh, Panache. I like that. Is Secret Technique for Spheric Shield next turn better? I don't know. That's spending 2 energy on defense this turn, which means that we can only spend 3 energy on offense. I'm gonna do Panache, because we can also enter defensive mode. Oh, we drew Spirit Shield. We got an Echo Sentry Blast. Interesting. Can I kill any of these? I can do Spheric Shield roll attack, and then that hits everything. But then I can't... actually, I could proc Panache. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, we're good. Very nice. Okay, so this is a 52 hit. We're currently blocking for 34, so we need 18. Or we need to kill the 2 daggers. I would like to play Construction Form, but we don't have the damage to kill these, if I do. 1, 2, 3, 4... And I guess Gear Up? No, Curl Up. No, Curl Up could hit Multi-Beam, never mind. So Gear Up. Oh, that made us enter defensive. 25 and 18 is 43. We have enough, actually. Cool. Let's recover something for Incinerate. How about Multi-Beam? Now let's do Twin Slam. Uh, 13 apiece? Okay. Oh, right, Panache. Forgot about that. Oh well. It's a good thing I have Buffer. It's only 10? Yeah. I'm just now noticing I could use Blessing of the Forge on the colorless card from Toolbox. Yeah, we do a lot of damage. Alternatively, we can just grab Flex Potion instead of Blessing of the Forge. What's our card here? Skip, that's what our card is. Flex Potion is amazing right now. Whatever fight we want, we got a pretty good boost to our damage. Actually, is it that good? Yeah, it's that good. We got a lot of energy. What is it better than? Is it still better than Blessing? Is it better than Essence of Steel, maybe? It's tough. Both of these are kind of meh. I'm gonna say it's better than Essence. I could see this being really big with a colorless card. Alright, let's see what curse we get from this. An Icky. We have to take the key. Icky's not necessarily... It doesn't necessarily need removal. It's an injury that you can play to gain a Slimed, and we know that Slimes are maybe actually good for us. So maybe I can just remove the Rive. Actually, I think the Icky makes us more inconsistent. I don't want to spend 2 energy to draw 2 cards. So, and the fact that this can happen, but the fact that this happens turn 1 is actually good for us. The fact that this can happen, not so much. Also, blank card hitting one of these is pretty bad. That being said, I think we can survive with what we have right now until the Act 4 shop. So, that's what I'm going to wait for. Until then, I think our upgrade is Vent Steam. I did forget that we were hitting a campfire very soon. In fact, multiple campfires, so maybe a Blessing was worse. Interesting. Debuff turn 1 means that Nemesis is guaranteed to attack next turn. Let's do Thinking Ahead. I can put... Oh, I have Slime Soup now. I have an 11 card turn 1, and this always misses. Okay. I also have 7 energy because of T-Set. That's great. Alright, give me the Spheric Shield so I can put it on top? No? Okay. Well, what do I want to put on top then? I'm playing Construction Form this turn. That leaves me with 4 energy. I would also like to play Stasis Strike in future plans. And I guess I play the Icky. So how about the Incinerate? Yeah, now I can put either Multi-Beam or Slimed into Stasis. We drew all of our good cards already except for Spheric Shield. I know I have the Incinerate next turn, so whatever card we put in, we're getting out, whether it's Lubricant or Multi-Beam. Multi-Beam comes out automatically. I guess I want to draw... I guess I want this in case I get a dead draw next turn against even the 7x3 attack. In fact, the 7x3 attack would be the scary one because we have Buffer. I don't want to lose 2 buffers to 7 and, to 5 and 7 damage. So yeah, this is going in. So that's 7 times 3. We can enter defensive mode instead. Shield spikes, roll attack, and then we play whatever else we want. Not incinerate, actually. I'll play the defend in case they do the 45 next turn. Maybe we can save our buffer with Spheric Shield or something. We do have this in Stasis, so we draw 2 extra cards. What do we want in 2 turns from now? This is the intangible turn, so probably Incinerate for Stasis value. There's the 45, as promised. Yeah, I'll play it. Okay, there it is. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Now, what do I want? For next turn, Vent Steam, but we're not getting it out next turn, are we? We're getting it in 2 turns. Yeah, that's Vent Steam. If we draw this next turn, then we only get 1 vulnerable on a non-stasis, or non-intangible turn, so... I want to play Future Plans as soon as possible, so I'm going to do that. Oh yeah, this accelerates, I forgot about that. I guess I could wait. Could wait to play Vent Steam, use the double Future Plans to put it back. I also don't want to play Ignite now, because the Soul Burn stacks, but the turns that it takes to go off does not. I also really want to put Sentry Blast back into Stasis. So that next turn, yeah. Incinerate? Yeah. Alright, here we go. We can re-enter defensive here. Re-enter defensive with shield spikes. I can play an Ignite. Oh yeah, that's the unique property of Ignite. It applies Soul Burn, which is meh, but now I don't have to take the 2 damage from it. In fact, I can put both of these into Stasis. Yeah. This card played itself, but it still gets to go in. Looks like it's buffer time. That's okay. I am going to do this. Actually, could I have blocked? This is 26. We needed 7. No, we couldn't. I will play Prepare, though. Okay, this is going very well. Also, I do think that taking Spheric Shield was the right decision. In the end. I swear this game is programmed to give you the boot from Nemesis. Oh my gosh, it's back. Wow. Yeah? I would love that. Thank you. Can I have another good gem? Enlightenment. Actually with a 10 card turn 1 with only 5 energy, yes. Okay. It's alright. Do we have any draw? No. So I'm just gonna play it. I'm kind of wanting to play Roll Attack for the AoE here. So that's 40 with 4 strength. It's pretty cool. We can enter defensive by playing... Oh wait, no we can't. Oh wait, yes we can. But we have to play curl up. Okay. I didn't do the math on this, and it turned out to be exact, so that's awesome. Give me multi-beam? That's not multi-beam. That's citrine. And I don't even need it this turn. Imagine that. Imagine a gem being a dead draw. Literally unplayable. $11 times 5 is enough to kill both, so I'll do that. Okay. Oh. And if we want, we have another gem. Is this the time to take Sapphire? For Bobble Burst of all things? Actually, I think it's time to just take a gem because I have Vent Steam in the first place. And you know what? I think the Sapphire is actually doing more than the Aquamarine. I could be wrong about that. Against the Heart, Aquamarine does not block for very much. In fact, it blocks for 0 after the Heart buffs its Speed of Death. We don't have Dexterity, unless we were to somehow find it. So yeah, it is actually Sapphire. Unless we want Field Charger more, I think we want Sapphire. Okay, first things first. Citrine is absolutely going in Bobble Burst. And honestly, at this point, we don't have enough gems to fill up everything, so I don't think we upgrade Bobble Burst. There's just not enough time to guarantee that we get something, so I'm not going to give myself a dead upgrade. So what do I put this in? Vent Steam or Incinerate? Probably Vent Steam, because Incinerate can give us defense through accelerating. So now, do we upgrade or do we recall? I think we recall in case we get a really good card of this next guy. Like, if we get a really good gem, then we can just upgrade Bobble Burst here, and then socket the gem in Act 4. So let's recall. That way we know for sure. Now I will change my mind again and take the Quartz. Sadistic Nature, no. Like, we have some debuffs, but it's not enough. Interesting. We're not 100% certain she's attacking next turn, so I'd rather not enter defensive yet. This is times 5, if I play Stasis Strike first. Yeah. Is that literally all of our defensive cards in turn 1? No, we have Recover, and I guess Repair since we shuffled. That's a good interaction. I should remember that for later, in case it comes up again. We shuffle the Prepare, oops, it's here, into our draw pile with our discard pile because of the 10 cards on turn 1, and then it goes into our draw pile with Deep Breath. Very cool. Also, she didn't attack this turn. Nice. That's awesome, because this turn would have sucked otherwise. Anyways, what do we bring back here? Multi-beam? We can do Recover, Incinerate, Multi-beam to kill these. I want to play Prepare this turn, though. Let's see, if we do Twin Slam, that's 7, 9, 12... Sorry, 7, 9, 14, 12, and 8. $50. That's almost exactly enough to kill these two, so if we waste 2 damage, we can kill both. Do we have any odd-numbered stuff? Yeah, we do, actually. We can do 7 on one and 9 on the other. So 7 on one, 9 on the other. This would be 16 or 14. 14 is exactly enough with Incinerate. What if I bring back Twin Slam? And then just use it again. I could play this for 1 more strength. I think I'm good, though. Are you kidding me? Well, at least I can enter defensive here. We still take a lot of damage, though. Actually, Icky draws cards. But if I draw a construction form, that's all of my energy. Play Icky, Slimed, construction form. Unless we also somehow drew Bubble Burst, then we'd have 1 more energy. We can enter defensive with Vent Steam, then play Roll Attack to kill all of the... Actually, we're 1 damage short, aren't we? I guess I can Vent Steam one of them, play it on that, and then use Sentry Blast on the other. Can I get, like, Dark Shackles from Colorless? Maybe. Let's see, I gain 10 block, plus 12. We take 20, so we're down to 46 for the extra, for the boss fights. I'm actually kind of scared of Awakened One. I don't know if I have the consistent block for that fight. I'm not even sure this would save us, but that's kind of what Colorless Potion is about in the first place, so we might as well try. Apotheosis. No, that won't do it. Well, it will grant Roll Attack more damage to kill the daggers. Let's see. We went into defensive mode once already, right? Yeah, maybe? We played Recover. We played Shield Spikes. And we played Priming Shot, so I guess we haven't entered defensive yet. Which means that our next defensive mode will be 30. So if I Apotheosis, we can do Roll Attack first. Then Vent Steam. Then Gear Up Plus. And that gives us the maximum brace. How much is that? That's 12, 16, 31. We would need 3 more somehow. If only I could take damage from the dagger and enter defensive for 2 turns that way. But I don't think I can. Gonna use the attack potion too. That potion's kind of falling out of favor. If I find a If I find an attack that gives me brace, there's, I think, at least 2 of them. Then maybe that's our solution. Would Apotheosis even make a difference this turn? I don't... Oh, right, it does with Gear Up. Okay. Please give me Royal Attack or Priming Shot. Wait, Strike for Strike. That does it. Holy shit, we take 3 damage on purpose. Okay, now we just gotta make sure to do this in order. We are not playing Vent Steam or Gear Up before Roll Attack. This is 20? Oh, so I have to use it on Repto. Okay, got it. Alright. Now I use this here. 19 brace. Wait, this is exact. Yeah. Wait, was this even worth it? I'm taking 9 from a dagger. Maybe I use this potion too? I guess. It's not like these were doing amazing things for us. You know what? Okay. All that to save 10 block. Save 10 HP. I should have done this first to draw that, whatever. I don't know if all this was worth it. We can buy more potions after the start of next act anyway, so I'm not too broken up over it. We drew all these slimes at once. Whatever, we win. Danced a little bit for us. Akabeko is cool. Spiked Energy Drink is cool. Another Shield Spikes plus. For Awakened one, actually, I might have to. Yeah. Okay, so anyway, now we upgrade. I don't know what our plan for Awakened one is. Stasis is pretty important. The buffer from and strength gain from construction form maybe could go away. Do we maybe do this for extra brace? No, we do curl up if we want extra brace. Alright. I don't want cards that don't exhaust. You can't skip either. Downside of Toolbox, you can't skip. Don't know why that's a thing, but it is. We have 7 energy this turn. It might still be a good idea to grab an Enlightenment anyway. Let's do Trip. I feel like we do need at least one future plans in play, which is unfortunate, but the truth. We can at least enter defensive immediately with Roll Attack. Also, I think we have more than enough energy because we got an Echo of Bobble Burst, which gives us 3 energy. That's amazing. Let's see. 15, 9, 14. There's also Trip. You know what, I'm just going to figure this out as I go. Exact. I could use this now. Maybe I should have thought of that before getting rid of my other cards, but 2 defend pluses may actually be worth it. Because this fight is long. Yeah, I'm going to go with it. That is. It also means we keep some block for next turn. Might as well keep that. Not the multi, which I think is good. Alright, so how do we want to do this? Do we want to play Spheric Shield for next turn? I think the answer is yes. If we draw Construction Form, I want to play that, not block. Do I want to brace for 8 more, or do I want to get Thorns? Probably brace. Okay, we full block already. Well, with recover. Okay, now we have somewhat consistent weaken. What else do we want to do here? What do we want to bring back? We have Incinerate, so if we put a 1-cost card in, we'll get that out with Shield Spikes. What do we want? Twin Slam, any defend. We know this guy attacks for 24 with current strength. The weaken will take it down to 18. We are blocking for 15 plus 2 next turn, 17, so we don't need block. I don't think. 17 is 1 less than what we need to save a buffer. Blah. Actually, curl up will put us back into defensive. Actually, so will this, so never mind. Let's bring back Twin Slam then. Maximum damage. Oh, I should have put that into stasis. Oh well. Alright, Construction Form. Right, that's a power. We're okay. Let's do curl up. Draw some cards. Keep drawing some cards. We're at 20 out of 26. I guess I need to keep drawing cards. Or better yet, I do Sentry Blast Incinerate. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. For the weekend. Okay, I guess I can just play this, and then we put some stuff into stasis with Curl Up, which is free, and Future Plans, which is in play already. Do I want to put Multi-Beam into stasis, or do I just want to play it? Do I have anything else I want to put into stasis? I really don't want to draw any of these. We got good draws coming up. Let's just... I don't want to play my other Future Plans either, because that makes me take damage. Maybe I still just do this, though. Yeah, we can just leave it like that. We'll put this in. We'll draw 2 in 2 turns. Alright, 12 times 4. Where's our block cards? There they are. Is it enough? I guess we'll find out, because we don't really have a choice here. What do I want back? In 2 turns. Defend, maybe? That makes sense. So it looks like we're losing both of our buffers here. But we are blocking 2 of these hits. That's fine. I think Construction Form did what it needed to do. We need to get more block cards into stasis. I definitely do not want to play this right now, because I do not want to reshuffle without these. Shield Spikes defend will do it. So now we can focus on... Oh right, we can enter defensive too. We just had the multi, so it's a 1 in 3 chance of hitting the multi again next turn. Don't think that's large enough to enter defensive for. We also have defend next turn. I could even throw this back into stasis if I want. Maybe. Nah, let's put this back so we can get a consistent draw. Oh, it's the multi. Of course it's the multi. Draw me? Okay. So how much do we block here? This is 30, 40, 48. Oh, that's a full block. Okay. Sounds good. I could even gain 8 thorns if I want. If I play Vent Steam first. Let's do that first. Is this enough to kill? It's pretty crazy if so. It looks like it is, because it's vulnerable. And I think this is close to 20. 20 times 6 is 120 by itself. I think I do want to enter defensive, though. Because the next turn is a big attack. So let's do this. Actually, no, we want to do it like that. This is 28 times 4. We have to do it with 4 energy. Cool. Trip is coming back up, so I don't need Vent Steam. I'll put Shield Spikes in. I can also weaken, but I guess that's not necessary. I can just put it back into stasis for next turn. Seems good to me. And since we have 2 stacks of future plans now, let's put both of them in. Good thing we have Incinerate. That's all I'm going to say. Unfortunately, we did not upgrade Priming Shot, so... no defensive mode here. What do we want? Again, Trip is coming up. Do we want to just scale up Multi-Beam more? That makes sense to me. Let's get that out of the draw for the reshuffle. Wow, that's a lot. I think next turn we have a kill with Multi-Beam at 200 HP. If you can believe it. Unless we draw the Void. We drew the Void. 37 times 4 is still very respectable damage. This is a full block with Defend. Oh, let's do this. There we go. That's even better. 29 plus 14 is 43. 43 times 5 is 215. Goodbye. Oh boy. Now we gotta deal with this guy. And this time I think I'm taking an exhaust, so secret weapon I think is perfect. A third future plans, interesting. Secret weapon, now I'm kind of wishing it was a secret technique. Because I want to be able to block this. I suppose we can block 2 of the hits? Yeah, let me just grab Bobble Burst for an extra energy this turn. That should do it. Oh wait, no, we're 1 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 6. And we have 5. If you think about it like this gives you 1 energy. So we have 6, 3, 1, 0, -1. So I think we have to use the spiked energy drink this turn. I think this gives us the best odds of winning this fight. And remember, winning the fight immediately in front of you is more important than the future fights. There's room for both, but this takes priority. Wow, that's pretty good. This only works this turn, though, so I have to play it anyway. Let's get this back. Well, re-entering defensive is important. We have a Spirit Shield, but it's not guaranteed. We do have 2 shield spikes, though. Yeah, let's just use this when we draw it. Okay, 2 buffer. And with 5 energy, I think we can afford to do this. We're going to throw Multi-Beam into Stasis. Right? We only get 4 cards next turn. I don't really want to put this back. I think I want to set up some other stuff. Time Meter is not as important to win fast as Awakened One is, because once we run out of Brace, we start to have trouble. It looks like we're losing our other buffer here, which is not good. Fortunately, we did not draw any of our good block cards. So this is only 22. Even if we did Incinerate Priming Shot, that would only be 16 out of the 24. We'd also have a leftover Shiv. Also, this is going to 10 times 3. So I think we needed to play both defends to block the second hit so that the buffer gets the last one. And I guess I'm gonna put a leftover Shiv in. We should be fine with the slimes. Oh, or I can just put this in. No, it's stuck there. But I do know that that is a roll attack with 2 strikes, 2 ticks left on it. So I think we still want Incinerate in there. Creating combos is going to be really important. Alright, we managed to get 1 strength from Construction Form. That was great. Oh, great. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Re-enter defensive? We are becoming vulnerable for next turn, so that seems smart. I could play up to 12 here, I think. 5 more? Yeah. One, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, that's fine. I guess I might as well gain Thorns if I'm going to use one of these. Big attack? No. But that is a lot of damage. That's that's a lot of damage. We don't have to play Sentry Wave this turn. Maybe I don't do it then. We have 52 out of the 54 block. So if I can find another way to get stronger this turn, like by playing Twin Slam maybe, I think I'll do that. Or just putting more cards into stasis, I guess. Okay, good. I'm also no longer vulnerable. Five. 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Holy shit. Look at that. 12 in one turn. Oh, also Time Eater splits here. That's really good news because we're... Well, because we weren't in defensive last turn, I guess. We can enter defensive this turn if we want. I think I do want, actually. Because this upcoming draw is not very good. So it would take both of our shield spikes, but if we can draw a roll attack and do it that way. What's the alternative here? We just keep drawing through our draw pile to make our next turn better? That also seems pretty reasonable, especially because we have 2 defensive cards coming out of stasis. And we have weaken next turn. Yeah, let's do that. The draw is awful, so let's just get rid of it. Stasis Strike. That does make us stronger. Does make us stronger. I think we would need to keep drawing. I can even play this one to just draw 1. I think I want to leave myself 7 cards for next turn, though, since we have these 2 coming out. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's put Roll Attack into stasis for Incinerate. We don't need Multi-Beam this fight. We're doing just fine on damage, as we can see. Okay, we got double shield spikes anyway, so we're good. 9. Oh shit, that's not enough. Okay, I guess we're leaving it at 9. Yeah. I guess I should have thought about that a little bit, but I don't know if there was really much of an alternative. Can we re-enter defensive somehow? We already played Spheric Shield. Great. We have Twin Slam next turn, though, so we get to clear the debuffs at least. I get 3 cards this turn. I guess that's fine. We also get to weaken them next turn, which is nice. We have an Incinerate this turn, unfortunately. Let's do Stasis Strike, Sentry Blast, Recover. No, Stasis Strike, Sentry Blast, Multi-Beam. And then we can put all 3 of these into stasis. Alright. 48 is still a lot of damage. 36 is still a lot of damage. You know what? Let's do this. Get Multi-Beam in there. Then we play this. Not quite what I was hoping for. I was hoping for a defensive card. I'll take 16. We're gonna heal up most of this anyway. Ooh, interesting. Do I have enough to kill here? Incinerate, Bubble Burst, Twin Slam, Multi-Beam. 17, 34, 48, and then 18 times 6. Yeah, that's way more than enough. Goodbye. Alright. All our potions are gone. But that's okay. 2,416. Alright. So, 8 HP missing. Is there an upgrade worth 8 HP here? Priming Shot could be. Could be worth the 8 HP. That 2 Brace was relevant recently. I think a Future Plans upgrade is actually in order to make sure that we get it on turn 1. Especially against the Heart. There is the problem with Shield and Spear, though. We have plenty of draws, though. Actually, does that mean that we don't upgrade Future Plans? Maybe that means that we don't upgrade Future Plans. We draw 10. Well, no. We draw 7 on turn 1. We also have Blank Card, I guess, for a third of a... No, 2/3 of a draw. So 7 and 2/3 into 23 is like literally 1/3. 1/3 chance to draw 1 Future Plans. So over half chance to draw 1 of 2? I don't know if that's high enough. I really don't want to have the case where both Future Plans are at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, I am going to upgrade Future Plans. Kind of crazy how the double Future Plans ended up working out. We actually have enough stasis slots. Pellets. Oh, there's the Garnet I wanted earlier. Pellets plus 2 potions. Wow. Card remove is also still on the table, but I'm actually kind of comfortable not using card remove here. Maybe we get... Oh wait, Goo Goo Doll's right here. Ah! I thought it'd be funny if we got it from Shield and Spear, but we can't. It's been confirmed, right in front of our eyes. Pellets. Not needed with Twin Slam? I don't know. I guess it depends on if we draw that early enough. But chances are we do. Even the times we draw at turn 1, we can put it into stasis and then maybe accelerate it out. So maybe it's card remove, double potion. Yeah, the Icky has been a little bit awkward. I will say that. It hasn't been terrible, but it has been awkward, because spending 2 energy for 2 draw, we do have to wait for the next cycle, and we're already doing that with Makeshift Battery anyway. So yeah, I'm going to go card remove on Icky over Rive. Buy both those potions. Even though this one isn't very good, generally. Ooh, we got a good turn 1 with the attacks. If we can enter defensive mode, we're going to be very good here. Secret Weapon versus Transmutation and Madness. Madness can be good if we end up drawing a bunch of high-cost cards. Then, even with our 7 energy, we can play them. We might still be short, so Madness would be good for that. Secret Weapon would get what? Bubble Burst, I guess? But we can pretty much guarantee we're going to get an energy from Madness, because we have so many expensive cards. Twin Slam, just a chance that we draw it anyway. Sentry Blast? We can't get through their artifact fast enough. Yeah, I'm gonna go Madness. Okay. -1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we kind of just whiffed. But that's okay. Is there other option? It was Secret Weapon. Secret Weapon would have done something. That's okay. We definitely want to enter defensive mode here. Oh, you know what? We can just curl up this Madness. Easily. I think we also want to keep gaining Brace, so no Thorns here. We can also just wait to play Bubble Burst. That seems fine. We did get the Writhe Echo, which is really funny. Even after removing the Icky, we still got a Curse echoed. Oh, the Ignites! I forgot about that. Those will strip Artifact. So Ignite, Sentry Wave will give us enough. Will give us the weekend. Thanks, Spire Spear. You're real nice for that. I think if we turn around now, we take less. No, right. We're already facing this way, so this would be a lot more. I also think we enter defensive again. Yep. Over by 1 HP. I do need to turn around here, I think. The nice thing about this is that we just cleansed our... No, wait, no, we didn't cleanse our negative strength. Because we gained 2 strength first. Alright. We just use Madness now. No big deal. Actually, we should have waited to use it on Defend. Or Twin Slam. Because if it hit Spirit Shield or Second Slam, then that would not have been good. But that's okay, it worked out. I think we definitely turn around. How much damage is this now? 56? So we take 4? That's alright. 0 damage this turn, which is nice. Re-entering defensive is okay too, I guess. Man, I wish I could draw cards. Looks like these are going back. Looks like these are both going back into stasis. I will, however, double use Ignite on the left one to strip Artifact. Alright, let's get a good draw. Please. It's pretty good. Can we kill this turn? I don't think so. We can block most of this. We already full block this, so if we play Defend and Recover, we can full block another hit, then Construction Form takes 2 of those hits, and then we only take 9 this turn. Seems worth it. Goodbye, Focus. I forgot about that. Big hit. Hurts a lot. Oh gosh, what do I do here? If I had done all this damage to this guy, I would be much better off. How much brace do I need? 16 more? Well, I have 16 in hand, actually. Oh man, this is still pretty bad, though. If I turn around, that's 40 plus 24. That's still 64 damage incoming. Sheesh. I think my best bet is to draw 2 and then use the spiked energy drink and hope it hits, and hope it gives me enough. The burns are not doing me any favors. I didn't draw the shield spikes. Could also use this in hopes of construction form number 2, but oh boy, we got defend, yay. You know, I'm not even sure this is enough. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use this in hope for construction form. Wish I'd known Stasis Engine was here first. I guess I could use this too. That did it. That got me the extra 15. Alright, can I kill this thing already? Please. But also really like... You know what? Let's do this. There we go. Alright, 25 HP for the heart. I am scared. Okay. We got a Vuln Potion. Oh, another construction form. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Secret Technique is great. Would love Secret Technique. We really have to survive these first 2 cycles. So... Okay, we did not get Twin Slam. I think that's a good thing. I think we get Spheric Shield. And then we try to enter defensive twice this turn. And I am going to take chip damage to do so. Even though it's not necessarily... Even though it's not necessary to do so. Let's see, what else can we get here? Yeah, there's no draw. We also didn't draw Incinerate, which means that we could do something with that. Yeah, I'm gonna grab this now. This braces for 12, we take 2 more. Puts us down to 4 brace, which means we can play 2 more cards before entering defensive. I guess we can play Roll Attack twice in a row. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Let's do that. Let's also use this right now. There we go. I would have liked to use Stasis Strike. I guess I can put it into Stasis. Do I play Defend or Gear Up? Probably Defend. Yeah, we can use that for Stasis stuff. Alright, give me the Twin Slam, please. Soon. If not now. I guess we'll enter defensive again. But I only want it for this turn and next turn. It is still more block, though. The Weaken is nice, actually. Let's do that. Saving Ignite for 2 turns from now is also pretty good. Because that will strip Artifact... Wait, no, that's a turn early. Do we need to go through our brace so fast? I guess not. Well, if we somehow if we don't draw Twin Slam next turn, we're in trouble. Yeah, I can't risk that. It attacks for so much. Alright, we gotta hope the draw is in our favor here. Construction form counts as being in our favor. Okay. I think that was still important, because if we didn't have the block... no, actually, it didn't end up being. We had 3 outs, I just forgot that construction form was an out. There's only 1 vulnerable, too. I think we put... Did we put both of those? Yeah, we put both of those into stasis, and we draw Into the Void next turn. We have 2 artifact strip plus 1 of our choice, either Into the Void or Sentry Wave. Yeah. Okay. And I think I use Recover here. We have enough space to put both of these in plus 1 more. So let's see if we can recover something we want. What do we want? Maybe Incinerate? In 2 turns, that would allow us to get the Weaken again. Should we need it? Nah. What would be better for us? Maybe some 2-cost card? I'd probably like to draw and play Stasis Strike again, I'm not sure. Maybe we put Multi-Beam in, maybe we start scaling that up. How much damage have we dealt? We've dealt 200 in 1 cycle, that's pretty good. That means we are on track to win. Especially since we're going to keep gaining strength from double construction form, Twin Slam. I guess we bring back a defensive card of some kind? Maybe we just start putting these in. Yeah, let's start putting these in. Alright, we have 3 buffer. So if worse comes to worse, we're still fine. Okay, so their play is Into the Void, Ignite, Sentry Wave for Weaken. Or is that incorrect? Maybe we just... I think we have to use a buffer, actually, this turn. It was still good to do this play in case this was the multi-attack, though, because we could cancel it. We could do Shield Spikes, Twin Slam, Sentry Wave, Ignite. That would strip both the artifact. We'd get extra strength. We'd be able to block all those Beat of Death hits with Shield Spikes. Maybe we can even play Priming Shot. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. 12, 14 out of 15. Okay. Yeah, I don't see any better play this turn. Why did we end up with 3 and not 1? Did the burn not count as a play? You know, if we got lucky, we'd draw Incinerate next turn. So let's put... Oh, it's Ethereal. Damn it. Foiled by the Ethereal. Again. Oh dear. No block cards means we have to lose buffer. Okay. Oh, why? Why? This is literally every... We even put one into stasis so we wouldn't draw as many. Alright, here we go. Shield Spikes, roll attack. It's not enough. I bricked my draw. How many times is this going to happen in the series? I don't even have anything to save me here. None of the potions I aggressively used earlier would have saved me either. Unless I somehow got Panic Button from Colorless Potion. I guess the mistake was going into defensive that extra turn, because it meant that I didn't have the block now. I forgot about the construction forms giving me buffer for that big hit. I'm not even sure if I messed up in Spire and Shield. I guess maybe I should have gone for this shield first. I can't even get Sentry Wave out for a weekend, unless I somehow got lucky with Incinerate. Alright, well that sucks. We did pretty good this run otherwise, though. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like I was still underprepared for the heart, unless I... the only reason that I was good enough is because I think I had... is because I had the double construction form. I felt really underprepared with block, although I guess that's partially due to the fact that Shield and Spear went so poorly. 44 damage. I don't know. I didn't really pay close attention to how Shield and Spear went. Shield has so much less HP than Spear, but deceptively so. I didn't notice it before this series, but I do now. 120 is significantly less than 180. So getting rid of that, which also does big hits, is pretty important. I was so used to killing Spear in the past, but I think prioritizing Shield really is better now. Like, no contest. Unless you're running a really defensive deck, in which case the Spear would be continuing to scale. Yeah, I don't know. You know, it may have even been a mistake to take the Bobble Burst. We only ever found an energy for it, and then it just became a deal 10 damage, gain 1 energy card. Which I guess was still useful sometimes. Maybe that wasn't as big of a mistake. Overall, I did like the deck. It was interesting. Just fell apart at the heart. At least it wasn't to a dumb mistake this time, it was to a understandable mistake. Well, no. Forgetting construction form as buffer is pretty big. I was too focused on removing debuffs. Well, that's just how it is. Anyways, if you enjoyed watching this episode, good. I hope you enjoyed watching this episode. I hope you stick around for future ones. If you do, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.